Hello everyone, I'm Tassenix, and welcome to a brand new season of Grand Arena. It's Season 72, 3 versus 3, Grand Arena Championship, Week 1, Round 1 for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and my opponent is a real opponent, and one of the realest opponents there is. It is BabyYoda, the child. A child in name only, I assure you. His account is one of the largest, 16.6 million. And yeah, you may recall, famously, he's one of the most prodigious users of Datacrons. We are in the second week of the first run of Conquest for this Datacron set. So we're not even through the first Conquest, and yeah, so here we are. Now, it would be enough that he had this many level 9s. These are mostly optimized. It's terrifying, I assure you. How's everybody doing this morning? Let's check the chat. Hey, Ranger, good to see you, man. Royal Ranger, glad you can join us. Yeah, it's uncommon for me to be able to stream at this time, but not unheard of. I've done it before. Sprizzle, hey, my newest patron, I believe. Welcome. Good to see you in the chat. Turd Ferguson, good old Sonic music. Yes. Remix Sonic music is my jam, man. 8-bit, 16-bit music. On it. Swugga Player, good afternoon. Hope you're well. Not dead yet, man. They haven't found me, you know? Lady Geek, buenos dias, amigos. Hey, what's going on? Yes, he is terrifying. Indeed. Guilty with the hydrate. Hey. Appreciate it. Hey, Livid, good to see you, man. Asake says, good morning, Tash. Good morning. Jedi TJ, hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. I see you in the YouTube comments. Did I miss Wolfman? Yeah, sorry, man. I didn't say good morning. Look at me. Terrible. Argots, what's going on, man? Always appreciate all the patrons showing out. Let's get the music rolling for you guys. And get into the meat and potatoes. You know what you're here for. Good stuff. All right. Over on Twitch, we're going to start the prediction. This is an old friend to us. So if you're a fan of the stream, you've seen this matchup many times before. But nevertheless, here we go from the top. Rank 2 fighting Rank 3. My 16.5 million up against his 16.7. Top 80 GP, my 3.23 million to his 3.24. So pretty much even, actually, functionally speaking. Zetas, we both have 426. GAC Omicrons, we both have 85. Top 80 average speed, my 168 to his 171. Mod analysis, plus 25 speed mods, my 315 to his 350. 20 to 24 speeds, my 611 to his 726. Plus 20 speeds, my 926 to his 1076. Ugh. Plus 4% offense mods, my 295 to his 327. And plus 6% offense mods, my 109 to his 106. Ha! I have you now. All right, relic analysis, total levels. My 2594 to his 2657. As far as relic 9s go, my 174. I'm getting up there, man. That's pretty serious. You guys remember, it wasn't too terribly long ago when I crossed over 100, but they've been piling on, man. These era battles, and, you know, between era battles and generally solid success in TW, the droid brains are just flowing, man. Been crazy. Nevertheless, he has 226 to my 174. Relic 8s, I have 119 to his 70 because he's pushed them all up. And Relic 7s, I have 8. He has 9 for whatever strange reason. Datacron analysis, total rerolls, my 240 to his 609. My man. So yeah, this is again not quite yet through the first run of Conquest for this Datacron set. And there's our man. Yeah. Depressed Wampa, good morning, Task. Good luck against BabyYoda. Appreciate it. We'll need. All right. And yeah, by the way, I made that vote pretty generous. Think about it. I set it 3 or less, 4 or more. We're usually doing 1 or less, 2 or more, sometimes 2 or less, 3 or more. You'll see. I'm going to show you these Datacrons in detail when we take a look at what he's got set. Yeah. All right. As far as GLs go. Okay. Yeah. So check this out. This is a change I made for this season. I wonder what you guys think. I used to have my Slacker at 595 speed. I ended up passing off some of those mods onto JMK. He's been like 570 something forever and ever. This is definitely the fastest he's ever been now at 585. Oh, what it cost me to make this change here. So I lost 5 speed and 3,000 health. I'm down to 160k. Still kept the crit damage triangle. In exchange, went from 12k to 13k offense, which I'm happy with. So we'll see how that works out long term. It is many, many metas ago when you were using Slacker against Lord Vader, where it was particularly advantageous to be first in that matchup as Slacker. I really cannot think of a modern reason that I'm going to resent dropping that 5 speed. But let me know what you guys think. All right. Jared Ferguson says, Tass, if I had your mods, I'd think my shit don't stink. It's like, yeah, but then you see who I'm fighting, right? Like, you're seeing people who have, quite seriously, better mods. And it happens reasonably often enough. This is the top bracket in the game, so I am fighting the biggest of the big boys. Jedi TJ, I use Slacker to beat, and then I think you hit enter. I think you hit send before you had to finish that sentence. But we'll find out the rest of that soon. All right. Yeah, as far as GLs go, yeah, fast to him K. Haha, now mine is one of the fast ones. And ever so slightly better in every way, Lord Vader. I appreciate that. Respect that. Ahsoka. Wow, crazy fast. So, dig this. I took Fatal's advice. You guys, all the patrons have already seen the latest episode of Plotting and Scheming. For everybody else, it's coming out tomorrow morning. But in it, we review, again, a bit on thoughts on modding the pirate team. And, yeah, going with defense in my case. I took Fatal's advice. I put defense onto every character on that team. 5-man, 3-man, what have you. Where I could afford to, I put full defense sets. This includes Pirate King himself, who I had at 610 in a speed tenacity set for some time. Yeah, just dropped all pretense of that, just bulked him the hell out. I want to say it's 4 health primaries, yeah, and 560 speed only, but we'll see. You know, we'll have to play test that. All right, Balin, ever so slightly better, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I got him by 5 offense, haha. Ooh, I have you now. Very fast cat still. Okay. All right. All right, that's a good review. Let's take a look at this Omega Bot report I pulled. So this is based on his last season of 3 versus 3. We've had Datacron set 22 expire. So huge shift in the meta. We don't have the Dracron anymore. We don't have the Hodacron, the support Cron for Queen Amidala. Big shift in the meta. So we won't be able to expect these teams exactly, but what we're looking for is the proportion of what he's willing to commit to defense and what he feels comfortable with on offense as well. Because that will mostly be the same, I think, season over season. You typically like what you like for offense, for the most part. All right, so last season he was setting Slacker, Captain Athano, Balin, Lord Vader, Tuskens, Jedi Master Mace, Finn, Kelleran, Afra, Ray Swallow, Ahsoka with Ezra, DRZ, Jabba, JTR team, Seer Malico Starkiller, Saw with or without Krex, and a Tarkin. And then he mixed a bunch of things up, to be fair. But as far as level of difficulty of defense, four GLs most of the time. Sometimes he'll flex on 5th. Get a little bit more out of it when we go to the defense tab. But this is it. This is why this part's hard to read, because this is kind of nice. I love this graph because it shows his defenses by zone. So you can see the team names listed there on the x-axis. I guess my head's kind of blocking the way. Let me kill that real quick. Oh yeah, let me put on the chat thing too. Okay, camera's out of the way. So yeah, on the x-axis though, you can see all his teams, right? But then you can see the different coloring. And then here we can see where he's been shifting them around last season. This suggests he's a scouter. You know, he's thinking about, okay, I'm seeing my opponent prefers to use X versus Y team. I'd like to set up draws for that up front and then punishment for that in the back. So yeah, he's looking for it. Now there's a whole bunch of things that are reliably where they are, but yeah, Slacker, Ithano, Balin, Lord Vader, and then maybe Rey. A decently solid front wall. All right. On to offense. Leia, Bane, Wampa, Gungans, DKM, Freya, Great Mothers, Reva, Malgus, Queen, JMK Cat, Maul, JML, Sith Eternal, Radis, Jabba, and then stuff is needed. Good bit of drops. So yeah, he's committing a reasonable amount to defense and is willing to commit to the idea that you're going to bleed more than he is. He's willing to bet on that. All right, Profundity, Leviathan, and Negotiator on offense last season. Now, this was before Rogue One was added to the game. So the best way to infer how this would look would be to look at his like final week of 5 vs 5 here, right? Maybe final 2 weeks, I want to say. Anyway. Oh yeah, what was he setting fleet-wise? Executor, Malevolence, Executrix. All right, teams faced by Baby Yoda that he dropped on. Leia, JMK, Exile Ezra, and Cat. Yeah, man, that could be a problem. I honestly was Space Jam by that at least once during the lifetime of that crown. Happy to see it gone. Less opportunity to humiliate myself. All right, Ithano, Jabba, Grand Inquisitors. Interesting. So yeah, the split. And the Inquisitor's crown is still here. So that's possible. Freya, Afra, couple slackers, no doubt. Ray Swallow, Sorty, and Kelleran. One Finn. Okay. So, Kelleran Jedi Vanguard crons are gone. Maul with the Mandalorian's crown is gone. Lightside Bulk level 3 is gone. Things are very different. As far as dropped fleet attacks, 1 Leviathan and 1 Malevolence. All of last 3 vs 3. All right, we got a pretty good picture. Used Slacker to beat a Lord Vader yesterday with my Special Forces TIE Pilot Datacron. Okay, yeah. Was your Slacker faster than his Lord Vader? And did you find that to be is that an important difference? Hey, what's going on, Bloom? Good to see you. All right. Let's go ahead and see how that poll ended up, that prediction. Wow, guys are evenly split. Wow, about 47,000 channel points committed each way, but it's dead nuts 50-50. I respect that, man. I set the odds well. I'm happy with that. All right, let's have a look at the board. Baby Yoda has gone above and beyond last night he was saying he wasn't sure he was going to have time before I went live, and I was planning on going live at 9. He somehow had his time free up and had this entire board cleared well before 9 p.m. Eastern. And then when 9 p.m. Eastern hit, my daughter was still up. There was a mess to clean up. It was a busy, loud, fraught time. And yeah, by the time everything was settled and she was in bed, I was just wanting to chill. And so that's how we've come to be here today. Anyway, he just crushed this board entirely, so we didn't manage to jam him up, but we did put down taxation. Let's talk about it. Bottom front. Summoning Primebot. Okay, so straight up against Pirate King. Silvo with the Omicron and Vayne with a Hondocron, spare Hondocron I have. I don't have a Silvocron for this week, which I think is a nice to have. I don't know how need to have it is. I think out of, if you're not having Hondo in this team, out of the other available level 9 abilities, surely Silvo's is the most useful, but it's mostly about the 3-6 and the stats. All right, so yeah, 51 banners. That was his first attack. Just ate it up. I'm guessing that's Slacker. Is this being done? I know it's with FOSF and you're dropping Dre, which is interesting. But is it picking up Hux? I'm assuming you're not taking a tank because they're ignoring Taunt off Rip and I don't know. All right, are you bringing crew or are you bringing Hux? I'm thinking it's Hux. But Hux can get just blown out. My source for this claim is Squad Arena, where I have been seeing that happen to my Hux. And he's in that traditional speed tenacity sort of thing, like about 200% tenacity. Might be worth a defense overhaul for this type of thing. I don't know. Anyway, what do you guys say about who that third is to go with Slacker? Because that's going to be my plan too. Against Lord Vader, Oppo CX2. On the first attempt, he killed Oppo. Second attempt, he had to back out, and on the third, he cleaned it up for 21. So even lost some banners there, right? So that would have been a 31 on the second go, would have been well, he had one down. So yeah, it would have been like a low 50s score, is the point. If it was like a first attack scenario. So we cost him dearly on that. Now, here's the thing. This Cron is Darkside Bulk level 3 with health and protection besides tacked on top. There is a little bit of offense, like 15%. There is like 48% armor penetration, but there's like, I want to say something like 25. Oh, look at it real quick. Yeah. Want to say which one? Was it this one? I want to say it was. Was it you? I think it was this one. Yeah. Yeah, because now I have a Silvocron. So we'll have that active for week 2. But anyway, you can see here, almost 30% protection, almost 30% health, and a bit of, whatever, stats. Got the 3. That's what we want for Lord Vader. And if I don't have confirmation, I would never dare ask BabyYoda before I've at least cleared the bottom front wall. But I am very curious to hear if BKM was attempted. And yeah, the bulk would ideally put some paint on that. We'll have to find out. All right. Supporting you, but I bet over to make the prediction 50-50, says Striker. I appreciate that, man. Odds are what they are. That's fair. Okay, Jedi, you said that in the Slacker versus Lord Vader matchup, the Lord Vader was slower, and I did find it helpful because I didn't automatically get the days on me, which means I made useful call assists, and I actually got good banners. Yeah, I mean, the traditional reason to want to be faster as Slacker is that you get the discretion to poke, especially if you're using it with Dre and you're able to ignore taunt, or I guess with the Special Forces Crown, right? You can also ignore taunt. And that means you get the privilege of stabbing, building up some siphon, and then right after Lord Vader follows up and crushes, you get to swipe and remove all the days and stuff and have started your ramping. So that is the benefit. But again, it's been a really long time since I had to rely on that. So we'll see. We'll see how long I stick to that. Yeah, that's right, TJ. It's okay to support Tass, but know that the tax man is coming, and Tass owes. That's right. I'm overdue. The banners IRS are we're past the polite calls. We're past the letters. There's knocks at the door. Yeah. Logo player says, hope you have less drops than Baby Yoda. My Taz tokens are with you. Appreciate it, man. Cavion, hey man, what's going on? Hey bud, best of luck. I won my shit show. Nice. Good stuff. All right. Anyway, back to it. We were still talking about front, right? So I set Jawas with the Jawacron. I don't know. I think Malgus will just destroy this. So I guess to tax that, you would set... Like, if I wanted to commit to setting this team again, maybe Finn up front to draw Malgus? Something like that? And then he doesn't have Malgus to trivialize this whole thing? I don't know. Anyway, against Quiggled, Hondo, and SM33, again, credit to Fatal. We talked about this in the most recent Plotting and Scheming. It's a nice combination of threats alongside a guy who's gonna do just fine keeping taunt on himself, leadership or not. And yeah, it got a hold. I want to say, who did he get on it? I think it was a back out on the first go. Let me check. Yeah, it was a 37 on the second go. So yeah, it was a withdrawal. And then Jabba. So yeah, it was 57 on Jawas, 37 on Quiggled, and then against Jabba the Hutt, that was another 57. All right. So not bad. Not bad at all. In the back here, he just crushed this. So we set Fugitive Omega was 57 banners from him against the Tuscans down at the bottom here with a Darkside Buffs level 3. I was trying to see if it could threaten whatever your preferred counter like gas might be. Yes, more buffs on level 3 means you're ramping Gas's offense faster, but I'm willing to bet that the Darkside Buffs level 3 means more in the short term for our offense versus Gas than the other way around. And it's in the short term that you're going to bust that team down, if you're going to do it at all. So all that said, 57 banners he got. Against Queen Amidala, he got a 55. Too bad. All right, Ahsoka, Exile Ezra, General Syndulla, 57? Yeah. Saw Luthen, Krex, with the Rolocron. I did do the full commit. And 57. This implies to me that Reva not on defense. I think his saw is, though. All right. Did I miss anybody? Nope, that covers the back wall. Top side. All right, against Radis Jin K2 with the level 15 Focus Datacron. If you're really wanting to get the best value out of this early in its lifetime, it would be best if it were bottom front. But I kind of liked what I set up in terms of challenge teams and a couple of just reliable draws that I expected to get. And yeah, if I win the match, then I guess it worked. But, the defense at least pulled some banners. We'll find out. So that said, by setting this up top, seeing how clean he was in the back, he probably had the opportunity to straight up overkill it. Maybe just crush it with something reliable. But let's check this out. It was a 57 against Radis. 57 against Jedi Master Mace, Depa, Temple Guard with a 25% Kron. I kind of wrestled with whether or not I wanted to have light side protection up level 3 instead of turn meter. Went with turn meter this time. We'll see. Trench, Dooku, and Watt, which traditionally has been the strongest defensive composition of Trench. There's never been a Kron quite like this Trench Kron for it. So maybe there's merit in placing Newt. He's got a level, an ability on this Kron. So does Django. So, but for all that consideration, it was... Did I miss this, writing this one down? I want to say it was a 57. I'm willing to take the bet on that, all right, guys? I'm willing to take the gamble there. All right, against DRZ. Yeah. Got stomped. 58. So that was, a GL overkill. Not overkill, but, RJT, BB-8, and Scavray. B team, but I feel like I underutilize her as it is. And I didn't want to commit like Savage, Starkiller, Scav to defense because I feel like I'm going to want Starkiller. And Treya. So. And he got a 57 there as well. You'll be shocked to know. All right, so that covers this. Here we are at the back. Malevolence was a 74. Leviathan was a 68. We almost got him. We took some nibble out of him. And then Executrix, we actually drew blood there. He dropped. He posted 4 banners and then cleaned it up for... $46. So 50 altogether. And that's how it was done. So, let me catch up here with be running Vader with the dark side bulk. Yep. Yes, I did this round, and specifically as a tech against BKM, right? That's the main intention would be to see if we can stress that. Because I don't know, he may not have committed Rolocron to BKM. And if he was trying to do it without it, because you couldn't really do that last 3 versus 3, trying to make that work against Lord Vader without the Rolocron. I don't think that was a thing. In 5 versus 5, the last couple 5 versus 5s, like with the high defense on set 22 and the light side bulk level 3, you absolutely could take on Lord Vader in 5 versus 5 without the Rolocron. But I don't think you have a chance at it in 3s, and I'm pretty sure he knew that. So I'm wanting to believe, I'm wanting to hope that Rolocron actually failed here, and that would be delicious. Actually, on the dark side Datacron thing, do you like a mix of defensive and offensive stats? I managed to get a 101.54% health Kron for him. Not worth re-rolling, I assume. For who? Televol. I assume you're talking about Lord Vader. I mean, here in 3 versus 3, that sounds monstrous, right? With CX2, with the Omicron, I'm assuming you're running the dark side clones that he's meant to be with. That sounds horrific, and I wouldn't want to be dealing with that as a BKM, so... And you're also getting more value out of that, like that massive stat on that Kron, than just a dark side bulk level 3 could do. So, nice. I like it. All right, Striker. Oh, wow. Striker's matched up. Yeah, Striker's one of my patrons here. He's also a top 50 player in his own right, and he's matched up against You Can't Say. You guys have seen me fight that guy many times. Dangerous efficiency player. And he's saying that he cleared, You Can't Say cleared all of Striker's teams except his queen. And if he 57s that queen, it'll be a 2065 total. That is something that I want to say You Can't Say does, is like he'll leave that one team that he knows he can clear, but he wants to leave you wondering exactly about the banners, just in case you were waiting him out. Something like that. I see that often enough. Hey, Cosley, good to see you, man. Depressed Wampa. Yeah, oh, that was fun the other day. Raiding into your friend's streamer, the Russian guy, was pretty good English. Yeah, nice guy. Kim, good morning, Tass. Hope all is well. Not dead yet. Appreciate you. I do. Yeah, armor penetration has been good for Lord Vader, typically, and it's also good for Oppo, if you actually check. When it comes to armor penetration, you want to actually check the individual characters that you're going to be setting on the team, because you want to see what their armor penetration rating is. If you're starting off with something like 400 armor penetration or better, not saying that's like the threshold or anything, I'm just saying for discussion purposes, and you increase that by 200%. 400%, depending on this, not, depending on the datacron set, whatever. Like, it's an enormous difference. But there's characters with 100, less than 100. Honestly, there are some like Jedi Cal, less than 20, I want to say, armor penetration. So any amount added is just meaningless. So you got to be careful who you're wanting that on. But Lord Vader and Oppo are beneficiaries. It's not, I think the one that I have posted has something like 50%. Like 48% randomly from a level 3. To be honest, I think, given where we are, I think I'd probably prefer to re-roll it for bulk. Because I don't think it's so important that you have that added armor penetration. Especially when, like in my case, it's only 48%. It's alright. Alright. Okay. Alright, Bushman. Hey, Task. Good to see ya. Good to see you. All right. Yeah. Wow. You can't say is potentially going to post a 2065 on you, Striker, with one drop on Pirate King Hondo. It is monstrous. All right. Let's talk about Baby Yoda's defenses top side. It is Kelleran, Jocasta, Temple Guard with a set 23, 25% turn meter, enormous protection. Really nice for Kelleran. The tenacity is not bad either. Variety of things more difficult. Against Trench, Dooku Django next with the full Trench Cron. We all know what it has on it. Finn, Zori, Resistance Hero Finn, of course, with the Zori Cron. You've got turn meter on turn meter with the Rose and Iron. Crit damage, health. Really nice setup, to be honest. Great Mothers, Night Trooper, and Morgan. Night Trooper is nasty here. Yeah, the defense to offense. That's a bad lad. Okay, that's a nasty cron. And then, Jedi, Master Mace, Depa, and Ayla, which, that's a thing. I do like the protection up level 3 a lot. The health complements it. I'm assuming this crit chance is just really stubborn and wouldn't roll into something like what he wanted. And then pretty much 65% crit damage on it as well. Okay. Up front. Pirate King Hondo, Silvo, Vane, with the Silvo Cron. You guys answered me earlier when I was asking about the Slacker thing. Bet you guys didn't. Bums. Yeah, bums. Nah, I'm just projecting my own concerns and insecurities. I don't want to drop that fight because that's going to be a mess. Followed by Malgus, Malik, and BSF. Now, I mean, you're thinking, it's whatever. Well, it does have bulk level 3 and also casually, 71% health and 67% crit damage. Yeah. All right. Ahsoka, Exile Ezra, General Syndulla with a 20% turn meter per every light side ally to the weakest ally. And then an Ufu level 6 ability block. So, very interesting. If we think about this, Ahsoka isn't actually going to hit somebody until her second turn, right? So if we do, yeah, I mean, if we do Leia Drogon R2, that means it's Leia that's going to be ability. Have to figure that out. I mean, the ability block seems like much more damnation for Great Mothers, I would say. you can't actually have Morgan be jammed up when it's go time. That's not permitted. However, I was just about to say, we've proven in previous 3 versus 3s that General Syndulla being able to go first and fracturing Morgan doesn't necessarily doom the counter, but Fracture waiting to shake that off into ability block kind of permanently. So I feel better with Leia, yeah? Tellable says, that would still shut down Great Mothers, right? Hair is too quick with the fracture. No, just the hair fracture alone. I've proven in previous 3 versus 3s that was not an end to the team. I want to say that was using Darkseid Set 22, which is gone now, but that's like with the stacking offense level 3 and high defense on it. So maybe it's not doable now, but I know it has been in the past, so mechanically it's there, but maybe you just need the defense to, you know, to weather the blows early on. I guess you can compensate with Darkseid bulk, you know. We don't have defense, but we do have bulk. Something we're thinking about. All right, Ithano, SM33, Smee, and, and Quiggold. With the Quiggold Crom, bulk level 3, long text Pirate 6, Quiggold 9, which is just the true damage reflection. I don't want to say just, because this guy is actually a menace. I shudder to think how powerful this character is going to be under Maz. It's going to be nasty. Anyway, casually, 214% armor penetration, 8% health, and 70% crit damage. Yay! Ray, Swallow, Cal. With the new Ray Crom, what do we got on it? Light side stacking offense and speed when allies die. Long text Ufu, level 6, and the Ray quick ultimate charge, level 9, with 99.9% health added. Yay! Fantastic. So what are we going to do first? All right. I guess we got to face the music about Pirate King. So what is it, guys? I'm assuming it's Hux. It's got to be Hux because crew I don't really see as a value add, and I don't really know who else you would bring, you know? Dre, we saw just from 5 vs 5, is a liability against particularly Vayne being present, which is something I was thinking about as far as the composition of what to set. I didn't want to initially set Vayne with Pirate King. I wanted to do something like Silvo Hondo. But the more I thought about it, the more I really didn't want to give any type of easy out for killing him, and Vayne feels like he brings so much to that situation. Silvo fits the same thinking, and yeah, we both had the same idea. So, all right. This is the Kron that I prepared. It is Darkseid buffs level 3, damage immunity, first order level 6, and then just this ugly mishmash of stats. It's not my finest work. It's not really any kind of work. I was lucky enough to just get the 369, to be honest. It was a struggle. You'll notice I have something like 4 or 5 first order Krons altogether, and this was the very last one, the 6th one, to finally roll the FOSF, so neat. Anyway. That's right, that is the wrong TIE pilot. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, there it is, Special Force. All right, Jawa Scavenger greater than Quiggold. That is a controversial take. I'm assuming you're meaning FTC, but I mean, still, I don't know. Have you seen the power of those 2 uniques in action? Hideous. All right, so what's the strategy here? First, let me review the ability. So we get DI for 2 turns. Hondo's first special is a single target dispel. I otherwise think this composition doesn't have any other means of dispelling. Only one person's going to be getting hosed out of damage immunity. Whenever a first order ally attacks on a turn, all first order allies gain 10% offense, stacking maximum of 50% until the end of the encounter. So that is another reason to bring Hux. You have 2 calls to assist in this team, right? Special Forces third ability and Hux second ability, first special. All right, and then Special Forces tie mechanics. So he has plus 100% potency. Nice. I want to say ability block exists on his first special. While Allied Supreme Leader Kylo Ren is active, First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot can't be defeated. It's not fun to watch Slacker get dunked out in Squad Arena. Thankfully, I'm not there right now. But yeah, I have seen my Slacker get just basicked into non-existence several times by Brutus, stacked up Brutus. With this Kron, like using it in Squad Arena to practice. Fortunately, that is not my secret. Alright, while Allied Slackers active, FOSF can't be defeated. While First Order allies have advantage, they ignore taunt. So yeah, yet another reason to have Hux around. Whenever the ally in the leader slot or FOSF is damaged while they have advantage, stun that enemy for 1 turn, which can't be resisted. This should be useful. Whenever an enemy is stunned, FOSF's abilities gain 5% bonus damage, stacking max 200%. He and the ally in the leader slot gain 10% max health until the end of the encounter, quite nice. And if the ally in the leader slot is Slacker, he gains 5% ultimate charge. So whenever an enemy is stunned, that's when the condition is granted. So that means that we would want to maximize advantage uptime, which you're almost getting for free anyway. Whenever a stunned enemy is defeated, they can't be revived. Okay, so that's good. So typically, you only get the permakill with this Slacker team when Slacker himself lands the killing blow on his turn. Like if you call an assist and he goes in to hit and he lands the killing blow, I don't think it counts that way. I think it counts for the guy who called the assist, because I've definitely seen people come back. But when it's on his turn, they're gone. Now we know that if they're stunned and then defeated, regardless of who's landing the killing blow, they can't come back. And the ally in the leader slot gains a bonus turn, so Slacker, and the leader slot and FOSF recover 100% health and protection. Okay, yeah, so there's quite a lot going on. That's awesome. So the good news is what we're lacking in offensive stats on this Kron, we're getting for free from the level 3. That's the idea. Hellable says he steals the DI, right? Shouldn't actually be a big deal since the poke should clean it off. And he's certainly going to be faster. Is his leadership impart speed? 3% speed, so hell yes it does. But he's going to go first. He steals the DI? I don't know. Steals all buffs excluding taunt effects from the target enemy, yeah. And then to all pirate allies. I mean, that's fair. Whatever, hazards of the job. So, pursue the fight logically then. I guess we're going to go after Silvo first. Since we can ignore taunt, he's the squishiest. If we set this up right, he doesn't come back. That's kind of the idea. Just tuning in, sorry if I missed some combo, but I used Seer, Starkiller, and Malicos with the wordy level 6 Ufu for an easy 56 on this composition. Was it with this Datacron, level 9, Relic 9, Omicron on Silvo, all that? Oh shit, see this? This is this is damage reduction. Level 6 at that. So on a team that takes as many turns as this does, that's kind of buns, I believe the technical term is. Here's Starkiller Malico. That health is... Yeah, wordy level 6. Yeah, I mean, neither counter is advantaged for that situation. So here's what interests me about what you just said, Proudest Monkey. That's a 56, yeah? I can absolutely find some other application for Slacker. If this works well, you're expecting to lose everybody but Slacker and FOSF, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's not the worst. I want to use EP Marajade Starkiller against his Ray. I don't think I've gotten to practice that since I did the remod, making Starkiller faster. It'd be really nice to do that, so I don't think I want to commit the Seer here. Alright. Let's see what happens. As is typically the case, I will take this on the chin for the community. We'll all learn together. Alright, so yes, he does prioritize Hux. I've noticed that. That's something I saw in Squad Arena a lot. Okay. Draining Mastery, I mean, whatever. Mass Assist here. Should I? I don't know. Because the thing is that he's not stunned, and a killing blow here doesn't mean what I need it to mean. So I'm gonna make with the stabs again. We're gonna call Slacker here, because what in the actual shit was that? Why would you come back when you were stunned? You saw he was stunned, and you saw that we killed him while he was stunned, and you saw that we have the FOSF crop. I call bugs, shenanigans, witchcraft, and such. Right, no reason.
Skill issue?
Skill issue? Hey, Shake, how you doing?
Not bad, how are you?
Permakill is only on Slacker's turn under normal conditions. Read the FOSF level 9, though, that we just reviewed, because, yeah, it should have been Gonzo. Hux, we wish you well. You've served your purpose. You know what? Sure, using Daboomba. You do have a bunch of buffs. I could strip them off right now. But I think I'd rather take the double hit, because I feel like I'm gonna have a issue with ultimate charge. How quickly is that next chunk of ultimate? I'm willing to bet that I get to stab here beforehand. Yeah. Which means, holy shit, he is still there. And you just freed up taunt, you son of a bitch. Okay, that's a good one. Okay. 53 it is. Let me tell you, I'll have it. I'll have it. Hux was, I was cool with Hux. Yeah. But I think that's a bug. I'm pretty sure FOSF made a promise that it could not deliver. I'm disappointed in you. Disappointed in you, FOSF.
I said skill issue still.
Yeah, so the overwhelming power of Slacker, and I guess with the added ramping granted by the FOSF cron, the level 3, so on and so forth, is enough to get us through regardless of the state of the turn meter with that damage reduction level 6. Because I was still just pretty much going right after priority targets, not really paying attention to the turn meter. That still felt like the right thing to do. There's no anti-resistance in the TIE Fighter crown? What are we talking about, man? Hell? Oh, yeah, oh no, you're saying no, there is. Sorry, I misread you. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, you like that CSR music, Tim? Yeah, man, I love that track. I threw that in this list as well. Been having that. CG Spaghetti Cut. All right, so Ethano here. I'm really thinking no games because, yeah, again, this is not a casual. Right? Yeah, we gotta I'm using Trey, guys. Like, we need to isolate Quiggled. I cannot have him calling Ethano and SM33 to assist whenever he uses a special. That is forbidden. That will absolutely not be happening today. So, without further review, Treya, Nihilus, Savage, the whole kit. No games. Defense is largely off the table. I want to save the Darth Vader Cron, particularly because it has defense on it, for use with DTMG versus his trench team up top. If everything goes well and we don't have too many drops, that's something I want to do. So, that being said, I'm pretty sure it's like the only Cron. Defense? I guess there's this one. No, I mean, you know, this isn't actually the worst application. As I stop to think about it. Am I willing to say that I don't need Iden? I am willing to say that, now that you ask. Defense on kicks as well. Wasn't really thinking about that. Whenever Darkside allies grant a buff to another ally, I don't know how much giving to other allies. The ally gains 5% turn meter. I mean, I guess Treya doing the protection up, you know, onto Nihilus with Isolate, that counts. I don't think the turn meter gains from Savage going out count as a buff for this mechanic, for the purposes of this mechanic. I really like the stat stick there. That's, wow, the defense and the health. How much difference does that 60% defense make into 200-something% armor penetration? What about looking at it the other way? How about health-wise? So, yes, we do have this one. I don't expect that I would need this super high health or Reva against whatever I'm doing. I'm pretty sure this one would likely be the better choice because it has so much more damage on it for an offensive application of Reva. So this can be for Sith Eternal. This could be for here. The buffs. I guess the only one who could possibly participate. Like if he did a health down. I think the health down. I think that is at the start of his turn. So that plus a drain could maybe trigger this, but that's it. Alright, so that's health. Can't do that. Yeah, that's my Raycron, by the way. So I'm pretty close to what he has. I might try and roll that last little smidge of offense. All right, 94% health. So this is... What is this? Yeah, this feels like a horning in on the right thing. I'm using this with Malgus most of the time. Only Malgus ramps health whenever you're using Malgus. I want to say. So as far as which one to give, I guess I could do this, and I wouldn't feel too bad about it. Now, as far as defense goes, so that's the health way to go. 94% health. Contrast that with what was that Kix Cron rolling with? 60% health, so a bit less, but then 60% defense, some potency. Or we could go with Iden, which had 5% defense, 80% health, and then honestly, health up. What is this? Yeah, it is health up. Guys, this has to be the right answer. Especially with the evasion, too. If the idea is to not take hits from Ethano and SM33, can't beat evasion, surely. Alright. Please don't kill me immediately. Okay, so far so good. Please isolate him immediately, if not sooner. Thank you. We don't have a sweep. True. No point in Giga Drain right now. We'll at least take off his offense up before he starts whooping on people. Nobody wants that. Clear your foresight, kindly. Tenacity up is not available. Take it. I expect that I'll end up deleting SM33. So avoid triggering this retribution as much as possible. Do damage, I guess. Let's see. You can take these hits. You're cool. Yeah. Plus, we have to kill you twice, right? If we're going to do this the regular way. Right, nice. You didn't really have Giga buffs. That's a kill. Giga Drain, part 2. I was just thinking as that animated, I wonder if he has something to prevent him from being instantly defeated. And I'm glad the answer was no. Panics. Let's see. If we're lucky, we'll get to stack up our protection again before the end of the fight. We'll try and pinch some banners here if we can. To chill. Yeah, that's the one right there. Next go round is the delete. Just a basic, please. Hey. All right. Safely through the woods. And honestly, probably didn't need all that crown for it, but would you take the risk if you were me? All right. I was talking about doing this. I actually have to see what crown I was going to do for this ambition. So, crit damage, I want to say. Typically a good choice. We have crit damage on the... Or sorry, we have offense up, crit chance up, crit damage up on the level 3. We don't have armor penetration, so it might be worth considering going from this end. Dark side bulk is not desired. Oh yeah, let me catch up with the chat. Sorry, guys. Kind of funneling in. JJ's Productions, rated in with 6 viewers. Hey, man! Another content creator for Swugga and a patron besides. Welcome, man. Thank you for rating in. How did the round go? MJ. Hey, Tass, what does Arnold Schwarzenegger call a colonoscopy? Cameron? Where that is the... All right, what did you miss? Did I kill Pirate King? Yes, I did with Slacker, FOSF. You need the right 369 for that, and then Hux was the third. Two full clears, hopefully 2 wins. All right, sounds good, man. How's your start been? Yeah, 2 attacks in, 2 successful fights. So far, so good. I am concerned. I was thinking I was going to do Dark Side buffs level 3, but it doesn't look like I have. It means I need to roll more of those. In absence of that, what would I do? Well, that depends. Crit damage, armor penetration, protection. The protection's waste. Health, minor. Crit damage, protection. Yeah, minor. This seems to be the best of the bunch. The health isn't bad, but this is 100% health. You know what I'm saying? I gotta like re-roll this entirely. Weird crop. They can't all be works of... Yeah. Ooh, level 6. Or crit damage then. For bulk for that scenario. For Balin, we do have Balin available. Don't want to waste that. That's all right. Yeah, so it's gonna have to. The alternative would be something like Seer. Seer typically has reasonable success, but for lower banners than EP Starkiller when it works. This is a mechanics-based counter, so I don't think it requires that you have that Dark Side Bustle level 3. I'd like to believe that it doesn't, but that's also huge cope because I don't have the choice. So if it had to be any one of them, this one's wrong, I'd say. Yeah, these ones with protection are useless. All right, so first, yeah, sanity check. Are we still in the box 331 and you are 332? Hey! We're there. So the issue is you have the ramping health thing here, which is why the Starkiller is pretty well suited to dealing with this if you can not get blown out. It's extra serious. It is a fast Starkiller, yeah. James Menifee says, given that your mods are equal, I faced the same team on offense and used Starkiller and won quite easily. Again, as you mentioned, due to the mechanics alone, you're a better player than I am. I appreciate it, man. I mean, I'm not... I think this will be my first time doing this in this order with the Starkiller ahead. But I mean, I do understand the theory. We've done this successfully many times. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Thank you. Now, let's watch me just botch this, yeah?
Skill issues incoming.
So we are going to do the purge with Starkiller and then right into Mara Jade's third, right? Because then that'll stimulate the most turn meter gain. We follow up with Mara Jade's middle onto Ben, I want to say.
Yeah.
And then just go from there. That's my guess.
Yes, and then just nuke them.
And then just kill them all, yes. Probably, Cal first so that we don't really need to deal with that.
Yes, ideally, yeah.
Mild terror setting in? Yes. Yes, Tim. You can read the physical signs of my anxiety. Yes, you are correct. We are approaching the mom spaghetti zone. It looks like we have 1 minute until a set of ads come in. So, guys, I'll take the opportunity to take a quick break myself, refill my coffee, and, not have any of you miss the action. So, yeah, we'll put it on break here and see you shortly. All right, we're back. Here we go.
Okay. I believe.
I appreciate your belief in this most desperate hour.
Yeah, well, to see how you mess this up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Do you do the stun?
All that. They have not the end right now. However, roll that for me.
I feel like the stun's good.
You're not gonna land it on the other count. What's his name? OG.
With 10 down? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see.
Yes, I
Still
was
got
right
a
to be
shot.
right.
Just shut up. Why are you doing this to
Not
me?
it, brother.
This is illegal. It's a scam. Okay, well, we got the DI we were looking for. Bucket Chuck? I don't know. I mean, we've already got those buffs set. Those debuffs set, so let's do this. Yeah, get rid of this product for sure. Alright, this has to go. He's about to do something. I don't know. Debuff him at least? Yeah, he's already been stacking. Okay, so he chose to cleanse the bend. That's kind of interesting. Now I definitely feel like it's worth going for the stun. We'll save this set of debuffs for after. Yes, or after. Yes. Yes, now we wait. The shipping and receiving department is ready. Don't kill me? Thank you. Alright, back to a regularly scheduled program. Yep. It's got to be it. Almost there. Okay. Whirlwind 1. DI yet exists. I can't go for the killing blow yet. Do I drag the ship now to preserve EP because there's going to be another whirlwind coming and then we lose EP? Feels bad to be greedy, is what I'm saying.
Feels like you're about to get cheated soon. So
And it is possible to harm Cal, so we'll take that.
I would recommend getting him to DI here.
All in good time. It will, you know. Surely it'll happen before the end of days. We'll be fine. Up, 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 up. Okay. It's all good. We're still good. Sure we'll be fine. Oh yeah, that's right. This fight can also take a while. Make with the stun? Sure. No regrets. Okay, so far so good. Good enough. 54.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yeah, no regrets. Star Destroyer feeling indeed. Yeah. Fun. Fun. First time actually pulling that off that way. Could you tell? And that was even using an inferior cron setup. So next week, when I have Dark Side buffs, level 3, reliably available for this, yeah, look out, man. Look out. All right, what are we dealing with here? Yes, that ability block thing. Again, it already feels threatening. So we're going to try Leia first. If Leia fails, I think it has to be C-Bane.
I would recommend like a Leia with a preload crown.
I think I have
stun
just such
Ezra.
a device.
No, specifically preload with the resistance stun which you got. Because sure, you can't stop, you know, her. It's either that or I'll try and outspeed. I don't think they can. Maybe they give like 20%, right?
Special ability on their turn, they stun target enemy for 1 turn. Can't be evaded or resisted. So your intent is that I target Drogon. But Drogon won't be... I don't... Is 25...
Oh, no, you're not targeting. No, that stun is on enemy Ezra. Or enemy, what's her face, Sindula, whoever you can.
Oh, yeah. But
The preload is just
can't call
the,
an
you know,
assist.
not
Yeah,
good.
you can't call... Yeah. So it'll only be on his turn using any special. But wait, does it...
Yeah, so doing the...
Use a special ability
What's the
during their
term?
turn. Yeah, okay. It's just,
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be an ability that actually targets the... does something to the targeted enemy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just smoke screen basically will stun Ezra.
Yeah.
This is, giving you a bit more of a chance to not have get fucked in the ass by Ezra, just deciding, hey man, bye.
I think we're going to try and
At least
brap
that's
out...
my reasoning.
I think we're going to try and brap out General Syndulla.
The concern now is General Syndulla strikes rate. Yeah.
Well, are we not
Drogon
faster?
specifically.
Are we not faster?
No. They have like 60% DM, no?
Oh God, that's right. She does. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be. Let's do it. Still, probably gonna go in.
Yeah, I was right. And yes, I was right. Good to know.
No, it's bueno. For sure. Yeah, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, still hide him and then try and
Yeah.
start it with...
Yeah, I mean, we have to do the thing for the sake of the damage, but yeah, that's not good. Okay, well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Smokescreen doesn't mean shit if it doesn't cover him, and I'd rather actually give R2 up as another target, if I'm being perfectly honest.
I would do that then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I still would like to have him stunned. Sure, we'll take that. You know what? I'm curious. You do get freed up, Drogon. I've got business for you. Yeah, we expected that part. Okay, so we'll have to be patient now because they've got that going for them, which is not the best. Shields?
Is she her instead?
I mean, that's fine. You can make progress on her. I mean, this is actually the best target for this, so that's fine. But then we still need to... Okay, hey, that's fine by me. This is not special ability, it's any ability.
Still trying stun. You should get it.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to get this. We'll level out here. Okay, so you have instant defeat immunity, but that's not really the threat. This is still up, though. What do I want to do? I'm just going to smoke you out if I can. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a terrible decision. Alright, they got the ability block onto R2. Not my favorite. Cooldown increase, not my favorite. I mean, whatever. Maybe we stun anyway. Yeah, tenacity down. Do the thing. Focus our man. Okay. Revive. Yeah. Sure.
Back somebody else. Target somebody else.
No. Come on. Okay. Like so. Put it on auto. want to say. Actually. Just like that. Alright. Let's see how that goes. Yeah. Yeah. JJ in the chat says, I wouldn't trust Shake. He likes to give bad advice, particularly concerning Wampas. What do you have to say in your defense?
I just want you to know, JJ, by the way, I just did Wampa on the same, I would like you to know. Also, yes, you're right. They don't trust my advice.
Yes, you are right to be concerned.
Yeah. That part's something else.
Now, what exists potentially on that back wall that I should make the decision between how I use JML or Sith Eternal? We haven't used JMK yet. That's got to be worth something. It's, what do we got? We've got, I don't know if there's anything too terribly crazy in the back, but there's danger teams up top too. They couldn't have really said everything and then gotten all those 57s, surely, right? Seer Malicos is still available to us. I suspect that there is a Reva. Where's my music? Gungans is still available. I don't think Gungans is nerfed now. It isn't what it used to be. So I end up thinking that it's going to come down to JML or Sith Eternal. And my gut is that I'll have more use for Sith Eternal. Like that Kelleran team up top, I don't care. Do whatever you want. I'm just going to take all of that juicy protection and then just do whatever I was going to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sith Eternal would be well suited for that. Queen in the back? Very possibly, Ben Brown. I set my queen in the back thinking it's like, I'd like to see if it can be a good defensive performer again, now that we no longer have it so often reserved for offense. There were some people that were setting it on defense with that support crump, but yeah. If it is back there, I would still have Bane. We didn't have to clean up this Leia fight against Galactic Legend Ahsoka, so C and Bane are both available as separate. Alright. I think it's going to be JML. If there is Balin in the back, what's my plan?
JML.
Exactly. JML would be the easiest answer.
I mean, I would do a split here then. Just do JKL, Revan, and what's his face? JKCK.
Yeah, but I think that if you're trying to do JML versus Balin, you're wanting JKR and Jedi Cal both.
No, you can do Shock and Hoda.
You could in Meta's past. I think I remember last 3 versus 3 trying that because I remember that working. And then it did not work. It did not work at all.
I say skill issue?
It could be a skill issue. The possibility that deep down I am a shitter could in fact be the case.
No, there is no deep down. We are both there. You are.
Fantastic.
But I'm also not in the top 5, so I wouldn't know. Because I matched you today with Shock with like a high protection crop.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I missed some stuff here in the chat. Let me catch up with you guys. Yeah, Kazi says, who's the voice in the chat? It's Shake23501, as seen in chat. He's one of my patrons, and he's popped into the stream chat. Any of my patrons, just jump in the Tass House chat, and I'll drag you in. I just have to give you the stream guest role, and you'll be able to see us in here. But, yeah, we're just chilling.
I'm a lazy piece of shit that didn't want to watch the Twitch, because it has ads. Hence, I have hopped in here.
Do you mean to tell me that you actually haven't caught a sub from any of the, sub give out sprees of the last week or two?
Possibly. Most likely.
Because I don't believe that.
Hold on, let me check.
If there is a Balin, I think I have a problem. So the question is, could I get away with gas? Because gas is back on the menu, boys. Now, 100% added health is no game. It is no game. We would want critical damage for damage's sake, but it's really protection that we would mostly want, right? Yeah, turn meter is actually pretty advantageous here. This is the cron I think I had dedicated for use with JML, though. 72% protection is pretty solid. This is so mediocre by comparison. Evasion. 26% protection? Bony jabroni. Crit avoidance really isn't what I'm needing. We do have critical avoidance. Light side armor, 50%. So all the better I can do. With a chunk of protection on it, though. Be really risky. Glad you like the music, Romjo. Yeah, I've had this playlist for a while, so it's standing the test of time. Glad you like it. Thoughts on Queen with the Rolo Datacron? Sounds heavy. Yeah. Freya looks like it's going to kill it fairly easily. I mean, that makes sense. High health Kron, something like that. Yeah. Makes sense, James. Am I really cheeky enough to try this? Damage wise, what would my option be? A bit of protection. Health skill. Health. 25% turn meter. The health is specifically not great for our cause. Brings us back to you. Yeah. So if I don't have high confidence in this, it should be Sith Eternal here, and then we have to do something else versus the other teams. Do I have a tab open? I was just thinking that Balin might be good there. The team with a permit Marokron. Tough to present this. What was I saving this otherwise for? Yeah, I mean, it would be useful against Saw, but there's more than one way through that. True. still, Saw would be very effective. Yeah, Sith Eternal, of course. Yeah, the Jedi solutions are going to be not where it's at. Talk to me about
Do you not still have Seer Malicos left?
We do. That's
So
true. I
just
don't
use
need
that for
Seer
something.
Malicos for everything. Seer Malicos for what? You mean for this?
For Saw, for this, for something the fuck else. I don't know. Yeah. They'll beat a lot of things, so, you know. It is an option.
I recall using Malgus to destroy Seer in the past, so I'm disinclined.
I don't know about Malgus on Seer. I was specifically for Malgus on, Seer on Saw. It was mine.
What I'm thinking is that the right solve is Balin.
Yeah?
Because here's the thing. I feel like I have greater confidence in Seer Malicos versus Saw than I do in Seer Malicos versus this. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
It is pretty heavy, I give you that,
Yeah.
but it's got to be. It can't be caught flat-footed against Balin, so it can't be JML. Fear is worse.
I just have bad memories of this.
I
That's all.
remember seeing something bad happen once, but I recall I think I did something like this last season, worrying about such an outcome, and then they kind of exploded. That might be just because of the cron I've got.
I believe in you.
I believe in me too. Thank you. All right, let's see how this goes. So yeah, it is pretty brutal, life total wise, but this team definitely has enough offense. Boom. Shin should go off. I agree. Dispel buffs, certainly. Shit, that is so annoying. Can't really. I mean, whatever. Fear is what it is. Ow. Okay. You kill him. Kill him. Boink. Guys, I think we're gonna be okay. Shake,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Good.
You think we got him?
Yeah, man. Convincing me. Good to know.
You sold on
Good
it?
fuck, nice.
Sold on it?
Yeah. I'm happy as long as we're winning and not fucking sucking.
We'll find out. Because here we are. We made it to
Alright.
the back. Now we do have C of our own. That's kind of nice.
And we
This
don't
is
have a banner.
insane, though. Yeah, the Hondo is great. I like that. C Hondo. C Hondo Watt. Wow, yeah. So a couple techs potentially going out. I like this. I actually like that we used Balin the way we did, because all this looks workable. Okay, so saw Rolo. What was I doing against that last season? Let me check my spreadsheet.
Pretty out, I think.
Sorry? Oh, Riva? Sounds like something.
Treya, I think.
Treya, yeah, that also sounds like something. I did use Balin, yep, we knew that. Alright. Let's puzzle out. Let's first do the assignments for the ones we know that we're doing. Okay. That's just about how clean can we be from. So it's GI 9 and Marok. Okay. All right. C Hondo wants. Yeah, and the second sister cron. Okay, I can see that. Yes, there's a lot of offensive pressure from this. I've seen this be kind of a pain. I'm going to actually look that up for that Tuscan team. Yeah, the Sawlooth and Crex is definitely one of the more dangerous things. All right, think about what we got. So Ray was intended for you flexibly, not really thinking about that team most of the time on offense, so that is to our advantage. We can exploit that for the purposes of Sith Eternal. You're thinking about Tank Tech going out, Kidnap won't be so quick. You're not a scoundrel. Yeah. You're going to stack up really fast, though, so you're a damage threat in your own right, which is meant to, I'm assuming, dissuade from using Sith Eternal? But, if I did see Mirror here, would that work? See, well, I don't have, I have Watt down, so we can't see in that. No. All right. I guess against the Reva, Seer, Malicos. Fulcrum. I don't know how good crew would be there. Well, we have Cal, so we don't have to use Cal with Ray. Seer Malicos Cal would definitely be preferred for Reva. Tuscans. Gosh. So we were doing some difficulty, I remember, getting through it with Tarkin. They have Dark Side Bulk, and so do we. They have a huge amount of armor penetration. We could take a look at that. Stratus tray. Yeah, that was a mess. Was that somebody doing it with the Wampacon? Wow. Respect. Does that mean like you dotted yourself to shit? That's what that means? How else does Tuscan Chieftain do it? Like it wasn't a timeout. Holy crap. Okay. So Radis, we don't have. Hey, that's me. Boy, was that a wild ride. How high are the damage? I mean, there was a reasonable amount of damage. It's the defense that made him hard to put down. So we don't have defense. Maybe Tarkin is going to be more effective. Let's not overthink it. We'll probably commit to that. Other possibilities be like Jedi Master Mace, but he's on defense, right? I don't have to worry about it. We do have Gas. I wonder how Gas does into that. Nobody was doing that. Lower the requirements. 7. Show me. Yeah, Wampa is just not doing it. It's true. Great Mothers I haven't assigned yet. Okay, so there is no Balin to worry about. geez, we still, it feels like I have some. We have to be just perfect then. So there's no reason to do something cheeky like DTMG against Trench. I feel like we have an overage of tools. Got Riva for Great Mothers, so I feel like we're good there, right? Riva, Grand 7th, just go whole hog on them. Blow up Morgan and move on with life type of thing. Kelleran, Jocasta, Temple Guard. That's just a dude now. However, it is true. I don't have Watt, so I think I would need to do... I don't have high defense either, so I think I would want to do something like the armor and set. Something like that. The Hondo Watt, yeah? So, what about Ray there? Ray Swallow and let's say L3? L3 to soak the kidnap? And then we'll reserve our ultimate for Sith Eternal doing his Giga Shock, yeah? Actually, we'll move so quickly that I don't even think we'll need to do that. We are light side, but we're not Jedi, so we won't turbocharge him that way. We have true damage, which we don't care about that. So I think Ray goes there. Saw might mean something like JMK. Might go with that protection up level 3 type of thing. JMM can have... JML's not assigned. Guess JMM can... Yeah, JML can go to JMM. And then Riva, or sorry, Grand 9th and Marok can have who? Who was that remainder? Gosh, Gungans. Malikos is assigned. Oh my god, we have Bane still. Yeah, Bane's gonna do whatever, wherever to... Bane something. Bane Sass? I want to say? I want to say. I don't like a cat. Alright. Bane should be used for his power against the toughest possible thing. The Grand 9th Marok feels not inappropriate. Malgus Malik is, I think, what I'm going to take against this Finzori. I'll double check it, though. I want to say that there's a complication when it's double turn meter. Was it this one? Mm-hmm. Alright, show me what you got. Okay, Great Mothers. Looks Loctite. Might do that then. Out of curiosity, was that with 400%? I'll be damned. Yeah, I mean, it's because you just brutalize them and then they don't do anything. So, checks out, yeah? What else is there? Yeah, Malgus 55. DR, we don't have DR. Interesting that Malik was not C57. See, I thought that was a thing. We have enough health. I want to believe in us. 2 minutes? I feel like time's on our side. What happens if you tune them up? You see that it's showing me Relic 7s. What if you show me Relic 8? What you got for me? Nobody was attempting the 2-man. So you're worried about not having enough oomph, or actually being effectively burned down. This is the type of risk I don't necessarily need to take, so. Which brings us back to Trench. Do I have something handy to overkill Trench with? First of all, reflection on mechanics. That assist from Django is going to hurt. Okay. Calls. Classic counters to Trench. I got to stop and think about this for a minute. Malgus, actually. Yeah? Malgus Malik, I want to say it was DR, though. BSF. Might be a little bit more difficult. Does this mean I still... What would that actually do? It's just stats. It's about the stats. I'm to just try. Surely Gungans would do this. We'll start with buffs that we can dispel, right? Tactical supremacy for 2 turns. So Jar Jar Harples. Take a go of it. You'd have to reserve the Dispel until after Dooku goes. How fast is Dooku? 349. Speed from Trench? Forget. Yeah, plus 10 speed for each ally with tech. And each enemy with extortion. So no allies with tech, so plus 10%. So no added speed then for this composition. So what does that mean? It means that my, what's his name? My NAS is actually going to be faster, right? Let me think about it. What that implies is, because you get 30 speed, right? Yeah. So we can't do the Dispel on his very first turn that we get naturally because I don't want to get stuck behind Django. I need to pull them right back out of stealth. So we would have to delay. We can bear the delay. Probably Gungans here. What, a crit damage and a bulk level 3? Turn meter's not bad. I remember turn meter not being bad in general before. Nas, JJ, Tarpals. Probably the way. What do you guys think about the plan? What would my stats be for Pirate King Hondo Crown, says Shake? I don't know. I mean, having only done 1 round, he cleared mine for like a 51 using Slacker. My intuition is bulk is more dangerous as a defensive stat on this team. Like, time is not really on your side. Also, if you're setting the comp like Silvo Vane, like if you're setting Hondo or you're setting Brutus in there, like OG Hondo or Brutus in there, maybe you've got a case for more offensive stats. Crit damage, armor penetration. Armor penetration is really good for Brutus in particular, but crit damage is generally better for the team. But if it's on defense and you're setting a comp like what I did or what BabyYoda did, my gut says bulk is the way. If you're going to commit a serious attacker to it, though, probably some crit damage alongside. Now, you saw that he had the turn meter level 6 there. Sample size of 1 didn't feel too bad, right? Might be a different story in 5 vs 5. Yeah. Will Boss Phalanx Tarpals works as Slugger player? I mean, shouldn't it? Is there a reason why it should not? I'm willing to reach into the Jedi archives to read about French Duke of Django, but we released old here. Yeah, Gungans 57 on Finn. That is an option. I'll mark them as a backup. Then we could rotate Great Mothers, which pretty confident would just dumpster Finn. Or sorry, yeah, Great Mothers would dumpster Trench regardless, wouldn't it? Damage immunity on Django means that I should be cautious about doing the double damage thing. I should probably do like the other level 6 Night Sister that I think I have. Okay, I kind of like how that looks. So Great Mothers for Trench, Gungans for Finn. Granted, this isn't the same Gungans. So it's still pretty good. We can make them hurt. I still think Gungans. Finn, Zori, Rose, right? Use stun. Anyway, let's look up a traditional counter French. I want to say Malgus was also good for that. Doesn't have to be the latest season, but let's make them decently strong. 7. Oh, say 8. Yeah, Gungans generally appreciable across time. I was thinking that would be the case. What is this? Large armor penetration. Now, I already know from earlier today we don't really have that to offer. Some stats like this, maybe, but that's double damage level 6. Yeah, I really do want to exclude Echoes of Warcron. Matter of fact, let's go do that. Take us back to the top. Afra! Yeah, I don't feel like that's the one I'm looking for. Now, we could do Afra versus Finn, but if for any reason that goes south on us, we've got a serious issue. BKM, okay. Ah, this was against Akron. Tactical Supremacy, okay, so we've faced this menace before. We do have BKM at our disposal. This is with bulk, not turn meter, so we could go with a high health. We could also go with a product type of thing. There might be something like that. Okay, so what about then Great Mothers goes back to Finn Zori? And then BKM Paz Grogu against Trench? We would be able to time things in a way that I'd be cool with. Why does Trench not have a ship? It's shameful, says Turd Ferguson. That's a very fair question. Very fair.
doesn't have one because he doesn't need it.
Don't listen to Shake. He is a dirty, rotten fibber. All right, let's face the music here. Yeah, you heard. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
I do want a refund, man, of all the money paid. Along with my vault.
Damn. All right.
One day I will get it.
Raycron, Giga Health, no second attacker. I don't feel like it's really necessary. Plus, I'd prefer to... And I don't think there's anything that allows Hondo to ignore. So we're just gonna, like, kill people and then ultimate onto a lonely Sith Eternal. That's kind of the idea.
I mean, you're gonna lose L3, though, most likely.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, true.
Sound of the haterade from Shake. Indeed. Shake is OG hater for real. It's true. You heard it here first.
It is bad-mouthing me.
Tech on Hondo, the unspeakable. What is this?
Oh, this is shit.
This is unspeakable madness. I don't feel like I really need to armor down Watt. Watt's just gonna let nature take its course. Now we do have to be careful about managing Ray's health. We do have some stuff at our disposal. I want to do this whirlwind before the ultimate. See how we're 10 billion years away from Sith Eternal's ultimate. But we're going to take ultimate 1 for sure and just move on with life. Okay. Hondo is open to us. It's probably easier to just kill C. I had to guess. If I had to guess. This won't take you too low. Cool. Yeah. Link. How we looking? How we looking? Maybe? Yeah, I've had worse. Figure that. That's fine. So the question is, do Ultimate 2 here or wait? I think the answer is wait. He's fairly high on Ultimate Charge. Boy, would I not feel silly? Completely just boning myself with that. Gotta stick to the script then. Committing to a longer version. Yeah, there it is. Transformo. But we get to go ahead, right? Right? Right. Like that. You son of a bitch. I lied. Maybe so. The right move right here, right now. Right. No. Basically. Oh yeah, that's bad news bears for you, buddy. You're supposed to be dead. It could not have been more clear. That'd be importance, the criticality of being dead. Yeah, boy! That's my ass. Yeah. Alright, and that's how you get a 52. I don't mind. I think that's roughly what I expected. Okay, Reva. Seer Malicos then? Seer Malicos Cal? That's right, yeah. Can't listen to Shake. Shake is just a hater.
Hey, out here to spread nothing, please.
Mm-hmm.
What's his fucking name? Come on now. Share.
Show yourself.
Buddy.
Answer for your crime.
Yeah, show yourself. Come on now. Is this someone in your chat?
Mm-hmm. It is. It is.
Let's. I have to open the stream now.
You're
don't
gonna
I?
you're gonna hunt him down and dox him, yeah? Don't do that. No
Yes, I will.
No doxing allowed. We don't do that here.
No to the doxing. That takes too much effort.
Alright. And we do a fulcrum and a fulcrum.
If I can pay someone to do it,
That's
sure.
not fulcrum,
Otherwise, fuck
first of
no.
all. That is not the fulcrum I was looking for. This one is, though. From a banner's point of view, surely Cal's better, but I was just curious.
Out here is.
Woohoo, light side. This is pretty good, though. When you gain retribution, gain 10% stacking, crap, armor penetration, protections, actually. Interesting. What was I doing other? Oh, probably this. Oh.
Ah, yes. That sounds like a beautiful front.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just take our Cal though, so we have the banner perfection. All right.
I foresee a Jeet in your future.
Who's gonna get deleted? You think Second's gonna just have it out for me and take out Malikos immediately without crew there?
No. She didn't start with her third. So sorry, she didn't start with her. I think what's her face thinking.
I thought she does hit
The
with
big
her
hit.
big hit first. Second.
Does she?
I think she does.
Yeah, then she probably has to die first now. Otherwise, it's gonna be a Jeet.
Black 90X says, my opponent has Galactic Legend Ahsoka, Hu Yang, and Chirpa with the Chirpa level 9. Never seen that before. Probably a good reason for that. That sounds kind of whack, but...
Why do I not see your chat, by the way?
I don't know. Are you looking only on the YouTube side? Because...
No, I'm watching from your Discord stream.
Yeah.
It normally, the scrolling chat only has Twitch active, I think.
That's right. Yes, it doesn't have both chats. Only I see the unified chat.
Okay.
That's the way things are. Riva
Yes.
7th and 2nd. I guess I could look it up just to be extra sure. Gungans. Hey, Braves Fantan just rated in with 4 viewers. Welcome. How did the stream go? Thank you for joining us. Just trying to be extra super duper clean and perfect here. Yeah, they use fear with that. Your Cal was 75% on 4 battles. Why did one of you bomb? Defense. You relied on defense. And then, somebody... Yeah, well, 7 and 9. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so maybe you're right. You could potentially get selected and undone stuff.
Yeah, because if anybody but get selected, that's fine, because they have a savior. If he gets selected...
Is that not...
Or does it go through savior?
Yeah. There's nothing to him. Well, I mean, let's think about this. Yeah, it is possible. The only time we're really bad. All right.
I mean, if you feel confident, take it. Go with the... Yeah, everybody seems to be winning. Fine.
This is back in time. Feels like Cal's still a good choice. What are the stats?
Yeah.
Super high crit damage. I mean, to your point, that could be bad.
You do have to only survive like one volley because, as soon as Malikos gets a turn, everybody dies, kind of thing.
Maybe.
So...
Good day for spam calls.
Nice. Yeah, parts of farm certificate in your country.
Mm-hmm. Was this sorted by banners? Oh my god. It's raw fast. What's up with this?
I mean, yeah, this will, this just works on principle of not getting fucked in the ass by GI.
I crit damage and probably using, I mean, they had bulk here, so it didn't matter. Well, what can I offer? Yeah, sorry?
Just a random preload with something will work.
Yeah.
Like high armor pen or some shit.
I think that there's some merit here. Do I actually have... I have Crex on
You
defense.
probably won't, yeah.
Where do I have Crex on defense? Oh, yeah. With Saw, yeah.
So...
That makes sense.
Like everybody else.
My gut says it will be okay.
I would take care of it.
We need to hit cosmically hard. Good defense here as well. So this is curious to me, the Darth Vader Cron. Why don't we give that a go then? Darth Vader Cron just gives us the best mitigation that we could ask for. Why is Malgus with Bane?
Why not? Oh, I just love the fact that everybody has DI. And you would have been fucked. Rightly so if they didn't have DI.
People could have a problem if that was the case. Fortunately, it is not the case.
Yeah, you get to live.
For wanting to not
because you did target Malicos.
Yeah, for wanting to not be dead related reasons. I am... Stop that. I really have to insist on stopping that. You not letting him go means that I can't explode you. You really should just chill. Alright, you have to go.
Yes, amongst the metrics. She has to just fuck off.
Okay, almost there. Stay on target. Do we have... Oh yeah, we have adequate stacks. We'll be okay. Alright, so the defense, I don't know. I don't know how necessary it was, but I feel okay.
No,
I don't feel too bad about that decision. I'll tell you that.
It was a DI that saved you.
Yeah.
If you didn't have DI, you would have been just gone.
For sure. And there wasn't a lot of data to go off of. But, what was that, 56?
Yeah, that is very nice, though. Good work.
I believed in me the whole time. Let's check out this Tarkin thing, shall we? I want to see what kind of Cron I can line up here. Because if I have to make an adjustment, this would be the time. Armor penetration, good. Special damage, actually done by DCT, so crit damage is strictly better, I guess. Dark side bulk. This will have to do. This will have to do. Out of curiosity, sorting by protection. How did you make it? Wow, this is gnarly with stats. Let's, yeah, I'm cool with this. Let's give this one a go. No drops yet, Feathers. We're doing all right. He said moments before his destruction.
Yeah, more last good words, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Before he
That's right. Dispel is going to be an issue if we don't be smart about it. I guess the first priority would be to see if we can just nuke you. You're going to get your shit immediately dispelled. Why don't we just basic here? What are we going to do? Yeah, I mean, it's just going to get cleansed, so why don't we basic here? We third... follow back around real quick. I bet you we can maybe even land a killing blow for all this shit. Might have to do more ramping than I initially wanted to do, but we'll see. Okay, almost there. Stay on target. Use him, Boomba. Advantage. Shields up. Guys, I think we'll have success here today. Aha. Got him. Got him.
Yeah, I believe.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's going to be JMK, right? That's going to hurt. Is it better to do Reva there? Rotate something else?
I'll just Reva doesn't block off in it.
Because then it's
Does-
like
do you have anything
JMK,
else?
it'd be like JMK versus Great Mothers then. Which is a doable thing.
Not ideal.
It is a
Yeah,
doable
I can see
thing.
it. Yeah, doable.
I just
Also
heard my
idea.
daughter get home from her half day. Let me quickly say hi to her. And, we'll be right back. I know we just finished an ad set, but, she came home when she came home. So be right back, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate your patience. All right, we're back. So wait a minute. Now that we've done that, technically speaking, we don't even need that. We need this, essentially. Banners wise. Riva 55 using Electron. Yeah, it is doable. So then the last thing to cross check would be against Great Mothers. Night down with the Nitron. All the goods. Okay, Cat GK 56. Defense makes sense. You just had ordinary bulk, which all makes sense. We would outright smite Morgan and then just proceed through the fight, right? I think that's the way. So, okay, we can make that rotation without issue, without further objection. All right, the plan continues. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Got a full clear back there, Braves fan. Glad to hear that, man. Oh, Bodhi, you're saying you just checked my opponent. They did their 10 and stopped. I mean, yeah, 3v3 isn't to everybody's taste, but historically, most people don't care for it. And if they want to be like that, that's, you know, if you're an active Grand Arena player in 3 vs 3, you just stand to gain. Yeah, I think I'm going to regret this a lot less than I would regret taking the other thing. Which one of these two? Probably you. People just need to go away. All right. Kill who you can. It's going to be what it is. Ability block off rip? I think so. I mean, yeah, I think so. That should give you the bonus. You don't have 6 stacks anymore. All of you have been purged off. Who should go first? Shirley Crex. Why Shirley Crex? If we could stop him from ever casting, that's got to be the right answer. No regrets. Here from the no regrets department. Hey, yep. Doink. Nice. 57. Usually you lose a banner or two. Nice. Yeah, being extra punchy was helpful. And then I guess Bane would go there, but let's save that for later, just in case something goes haywire up top. So far, so good. We've been clean. No drops, guys. Yamamush says, my opponent dropped 10 battles on 6 teams on ground and has an attempted fleet. I just one shot cleared him for 2063. Good, you just, you know, put the man on suicide watch. That's something. James Menifee says, I would use ability block, yeah, to pervade the days on Crex. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, they cleansed everything off pretty quick, but the explosiveness of the Inquisitors got that done. All right. Who's our special project first? Toughest team. Let's address that. Feels good to go back to more traditional times. Have a pretend. Yeah, I mean, this one would do. Doesn't need to be a priceless work of art. But we are pretty light on crit damage in this set, aren't we? I should raise this one up. Could be good. You love the evil Dracron being gone. I do hear that. I really do. It's not gonna make it. Now you are immune to instant defeat, so we actually need to save this. Knowing that, it would have been judicious to go after. You use JMK's middle first. It really would have been the ticket. No, this is not the best. Yeah, because you can't be smited now. So I gotta be careful there. How do we proceed? I mean, we'll cleanse off. So bad. To take the money and run situation? It might be. I'd like to save it for the big one. We can try and save it because that is what it is. They're gonna take. That's gonna be our savior coming soon. Okay, that's good. We're almost around. It's bad, and that's science. All right. You have to go. You have to go immediately after. Then we just put it on auto. Sure. Actually, I really would like to. Does that really make so much difference? Good. We'll lose it like immediately, though. Still, it'd be nice to actually do another smite right here. Better for us. Not be greedy. He said. Oh my god, does he hit hard? Stop. Alright. You know the drill. Kill her. Yourself. 2.5 minutes. I believe in you. James says, you should do a video on the proper way to farm and upgrade datacrons. That has been something that has been requested. I definitely can think how to do that. I feel like some of these topics are better for me, and like easier for me to get done is like a conversation on a stream. Making a video sometimes it's really hard for me to carve out the time because it isn't just about the time of the runtime of the video. I got to do the setup and the prep, and I got so much going on in the background here. A lot. I gotta carve that time out better.
The other problem is that there's actually like 3 or 4 different ways to legitimately build data.
You're a little too quiet. Let me see if I need to turn you up first.
Hold on. Let me move that. Hold on. Is this better?
Yeah, it's considerably better. Welcome.
Okay.
Hi, Doug.
Hey. Yeah, the other problem with the Datacron video on how to farm them is that there are legitimately like at least 2, probably 3, maybe even 4 legitimate ways to build up your Datacrons, and it varies by season. For example, level 9s this season aren't great, so you go wider. Right? Like that with mods, it's I don't want to say it's objective, but it's a lot closer to objective when it comes to mods. Because they're permanent. Datacrons, like when Datacrons have like bulk level 3s or turn meter level 3, stuff like that, you want more level 3s. When the level 3s aren't good, you want more levels. Remember when we had the roll level 6s? So like we all just had like 30 level 6s and like 8 level 9s?
Yep.
Like it just really depends on the set.
Fair.
So that's the other thing where I think it would be a better, like you said, live stream type Q&A is because I think it varies.
Mm-hmm.
So I do agree with you on that aspect.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thanks, Sheepdog. Appreciate you.
Will we use this in any other meaningful
I agree.
sense?
Just mute him.
Why not? You too? Don't turn up dagger, mute him? Yeah, it's fun.
Yes, please.
That's something we can all agree on.
Hey, I tried to wait for an organic opening. I've been here for like 5-ish minutes.
Mother is organic. How's that grab you?
Well, she's a pile of organic something, considering she's 6 feet deep.
Braved. All right, we'll save the bigger one for Malgus if there should be any need.
You have 104 health on your 9th sister crown?
I do. I do.
And you're not using that somewhere?
Maybe Malgus? Would it make you feel better to see me use it?
Okay.
Is it going to make your day? Do I have that kind of power over your life? Because we can do this. We can do this.
My response to that is not fit for a stream.
I'm sure. I'm sure that is the case.
And I am sober and currently furloughed. So I'm not in a position to get anybody canceled.
I'm sure that is the case.
I need the 3 cents a month I get from you.
That's right. Turd Ferguson says, I don't know either Dagger or Shake, but I feel like I could take cologne advice from Shake, but not Dagger. Is that wrong? I don't know exactly how to read that, but that's an interesting notion.
I don't wear cologne, probably. I haven't worn cologne since... Wow. When I was dating?
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to know, I have no idea how to read this bullshit, so I will not reply.
So, Shake, cologne is that thing that people in the Western world wear?
No.
To make them smell good.
No. I am asking about third, pregnancy question.
Sorry.
Also, yes.
Sorry. Do you have a slow work day today, Tass?
I have the day pretty much off. I had an early call and then off.
I don't know if this is something that the chat would be into or you'd be into, but I haven't done my gag yet.
Disgusting. I love it.
Furloughed, so they look
fair.
Oh, wow.
Man,
that can not be for once.
Doug, I smoked weed when I was in high school, so yes, at one point in my life, I did use Axe.
I feel like I could have gotten away with Sith Eternal Solo there.
Probably that. We remember that team being a lot scarier last season.
Oh, well, I also did things out of order. Silly me. I was actually supposed to do C on this.
Yeah, that was that. But yeah, Sheepdog, that is probably one of the most, if not the most disrespectful thing you've said about me.
Also true, so, whatever.
The truth hurts. Love sting.
Sheepdog said Dagger is an axe man.
I'm an axe man. Skibbity-bidi-bo-bo-bo-bo.
No, I'm just saying that one actually
What the
hurt.
fuck is that?
You don't know?
It's a high school stoner. I don't want to smell like weed, so I'm going to smell like this other thing that definitely makes everybody know that I was smoking weed.
Ah. So shittier weed smoker. Nice. Well, yeah, that sounds like Dagger.
It's like a spray cologne. It's like a spray deodorant / cologne thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to properly describe it to someone. It's not good. Really bad. Don't do it.
Not too bad.
The giggle isn't for once, which is not new. But, I got an unidentified American serial killer when I searched that. So,
Well, my girlfriend said...
I sure hope that's not you.
I would just like to say my girlfriend vouches that I take a shower every morning, so I don't need to wear cologne. And that Axe is disgusting, and she's thankfully never seen me use it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Herf. Oh my God, yes. The amount of times I would leave football practice in high school and just be like, yeah, a little bit of Axe will solve this problem because I'm not trying to strip naked in front of a bunch of other teenage dudes.
Sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been like 20 years since I've touched Axe. The last time I touched Axe, people were wearing Jinko jeans.
That's a time. That's a time ago.
Yeah.
Don't I have a Kickscron? That'll actually be kind of helpful.
Old Spice is great. I have Old Spice, that's like deodorant, like actual deodorant. Old Spice is great. I think it is, at least.
Anus, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, Sheepdog. I don't think any teenage boy is capable of not overusing Axe.
likely true. How do we want to do this?
Yeah,
You're gonna
Yamash.
purge.
And someone else was trying to keep Hammer Pants alive for the good of parachutes.
Well, what are we? Are we at the slandering MC Hammer Pants portion of the show? Because I'm not
No,
comfortable with this.
we're talking about what was going on 20 years ago.
Oh, okay, carry on.
Jedi TG, what is Genego Jeans, if I'm spelling that correctly?
Jinko? How to put it? You had to be there, but if you were there, you didn't want to be there.
I mean, Turd Ferguson says Dagger strikes me as an Old Spice kind of guy, and Shake strikes me as a Versace kind of guy. Yeah, that tracks. I don't have the money to spend on Versace cologne. Gross.
I should not reply. I should not reply to any of this bullshit.
You really should. I shouldn't be either, but it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. That is fun.
MC Hammer has a handful of things that slap, and I wish people would like know more of his music than just "Can't Touch This," because he actually has a couple of bangers. Other bangers. Tim Timowin. I use Mando deodorant and products. Okay. Yeah, Too Legit to Quit is probably one of my Too Legit to Quit is probably my very, very favorite MC Hammer song.
Very fair. I have no
I'm
disagreements.
very pleased to use this, by the way.
Sorry?
I'm hoping that you use this somehow.
Wow.
Just
that's,
for
extraordinarily hateful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you for your
Also, how
no
does the chat feel
confidence.
how does the chat feel about Robert Van Winkle?
Hey, Tess, can you really not kick this guy out of here? I feel strongly about him not being here.
Me?
Yes, who the fuck else? I can't kick Tess, can I?
I'm not going to live in the middle of a desert.
Again, reply. Again, I'm on stream, so I shouldn't reply to you. So I'm allowed.
Would it not be super hilarious to do Bane Dre?
I mean, you might as well. Dre's kind of a paperweight this season.
Yes,
I'm
dude,
not
the
100% sure on
to be
that, but I'm
safe.
not going to regret this with the 100% added offense. This Lightning's about to be extraordinary. If anything
what I mean
survives
by-
the opening third here, it's still going to be
To be
fun.
clear, what I mean by a paperweight is she is not needed on SOK at all, and I don't think a team anchored by Dre is very good.
Fair. Yeah. He is fortunately not what she once
All right,
was.
Yeet.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
and, yeah, under pressure is great.
Bye. Bye-bye. And doink. 57.
Yeah,
That
I feel
Lightning
better about
was
this
funny.
better.
So the high health and everything trivialized by the Dre. I just winged that. The Dre was actually a value add there.
Yeah, sure. That keep on telling yourself that, by the way.
Yeah, I had Bane Sass written in. I mean, you don't have to believe. All right. What was that? Let me check PrimeBot. He posted a 1583 on ground.
Dude, those old TMNT movies are great.
Nice, you're ahead.
Yeah, almost two full drops ahead. Now, we bled a good bit, for sure. But let's see how this goes.
I didn't grow up the biggest TMNT fan,
Mhm.
but those old movies were pretty good.
Fair.
No, I have not
you
seen
got
his
this.
home renovation show. That sounds fantastic, though.
Mm.
Watching the dude needs to print money somehow. He loses, like, man, the best part, the only redeeming quality of the movie That's My Boy is like Vanilla Ice popping up in it and talking about how he loses money every time they play his song. Because every time they play it, he owes so many people money.
Fair. All right, so I think it's going to be Executor triple against Leviathan. Anything
Just
against Radis. And then against Profundity Mirror, but I don't have Empire. So it's going to be interesting. It'll be a lot of RNG. Now that's
You
that's my
don't need Empire anymore.
Sorry?
You don't need power anymore. You're fine with the Rogue One.
Oh yeah, you're just good on the mirror.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, well, I guess we'll set up for this first and everything in. Gratis, I don't know, negotiator?
Brad seems.
Maybe.
I'm just worried about this match. This will be fun to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be something to watch. This we could absolutely lose the match on depending on how this goes.
Yes.
They need to inflict debuffs on us. We start with the tenacity up, so we start out a bit ahead, right? Because the AI is going to play it dumb. Any advice on doing this on offense?
Don't suck. This will be very annoying.
Well, do we realistically have a case to bring a third ship?
No.
And our first reinforcement...
You don't even have a case for a second ship, by the way, just so you know.
So it's just going to be Boba that you bring?
Yeah, there ain't going to be a second ship ever.
You're right about that. All right. Great advice. Don't say... That's right, Tim. I mean, let's just let that be a lesson to us all. All right, it looks like we have a set of ads here for 90 seconds as well.
You have two options: try and kill Bomber, and try and kill Dagger first.
What say you folks in the chat?
Yeah, they probably can't hear us because they're ads. Yeah, that's true. Don't die.
Sorry, Dagger. What was that?
I said I prefer not to die first, but it is what it is.
That's a good one. I appreciate that. You go after Dagger first, says Tim.
Yeah, the issue with going after Dagger is if you... Yes. Alright, the Dagger, the ship. Not Dagger, the Dagger that I feel like, you know... He might as well go as well, but Dagger the ship in this case. Specifically, right now. For the next 1 second.
Yeah.
But yeah, the issue can be with Dagger that you might not get your locked debuffs by the time you got in the slave one.
So is there a more... What's the win difference between them? Like, what do you say is the more reliable road?
Yeah, I haven't done this in, like, ever anymore.
What a good you are. I feel like Fatal does this all the time.
Yes, he might, in fact, be the only one doing it anymore. Look, the last time I did it was when people were kind enough to let me do it without slapping the fuck out of me. And that was 5 months ago.
What's
Sorry?
Are the reinforcements Phantom Mark 6 or are the reinforcements Kyle and
no idea.
Scimitar? Okay. What is the history?
Either way, you'll be fucked. So it's gonna be a race to hold, and hopefully it's what's gonna be.
I guess it doesn't really matter that much with this comp. Yeah, you're basically ult or bust.
Yeah.
Your hope is that you need locked debuffs before you got in slip one. Basically, is what you're hoping for.
This is.
If you don't have it, just might as well just fucking stop at that point and just go by.
Thanks, Tim. I appreciate it.
So, all right, I'm still gonna look this up then.
Yeah, I would recommend looking it up because I haven't done this in.
I wouldn't even look it up on Insight. I would go look for a YouTube video on it.
I would look up Fatal instead.
Or that.
YouTube.
But the point I'm trying to make.
YouTube is not gonna be shit.
The point I'm trying to make is I'd find a video of the fight. I wouldn't just look up the data.
Yeah, because if you look it up on Insight, it's gonna be showing both people going after it rather than.
Yeah,
it'll be whatever Fatal does is better.
Yeah, if you look on Insight, it's no matter if the fight's 90%, it'll be 75% on Insight. If the fight's 75 to 80%, it'll be like 55% on Insight, right? Like, it's really hard to meaningfully decipher difficult fights on inside.
Yeah, that, and you still won't find out which one to go after first, because Insight's not going to show that.
Argot says, I do
So-
this battle in Fleet Arena all the time. I do Dagger first with Mark 6 as a reinforcement, and it's generally messy.
So you're taking in Mark 6 because you want the tenacity up. So that means as a substitute, we could use cargo ship. What's its name?
Sorry, what's that?
This one.
No.
Don't we?
Yeah,
Isn't it? No, it's
No.
just chaff. Damn.
Yes. You need, if you're doing doubles, you need Mark 6.
Yeah.
That's the
okay.
only ship you can take. And if you're taking Mark 6, you take the issue with Mark 6 it is...
Well, it doesn't matter. We don't have no Mark 6, so that's not happening.
Yeah, I didn't think you had Mark 6 because you had Levy on defense.
Mhm.
That's why I never bothered suggesting that, but the issue with Mark 6 is it's even worse on the... You might get fucked bot.
Sure. That may be the case. We could attempt an endurance counter instead.
If you want.
These win
I
rates
would-
look pretty
The
good.
benefit of endurance is it'll be either an impossible cleanup or an easy cleanup.
Yeah.
Man, it's almost like those were the only two options.
No, I mean, depends on what he's taking. If he takes an Executor second, it's a really easy cleanup. But if he takes in anything the fuck else,
Yeah, that's
And,
the reason I would. That's the reason I would take Executor, is because one of the problems that all the Galactic Republic fleets have is that if you fail, it's probably bad.
because it'll be Mark 6 surviving, and you're gonna be fucked anyways.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go for it. We're gonna go after Dagger, I guess. That's what the streets are
That
saying.
works.
And-
I haven't done this in a minute, so I can't confirm.
There's a handful of things I want to say in response to that. But
So do you just mass here though, yeah?
Middle. Yeah, Mass, you want
He's
alt.
contract,
so-
so yes.
Yeah, Mass is the only way, and this is the only time you can actually Mass. I would
I believe
honestly
that.
just go after a bomber.
Believe
Fuck that.
Right.
But
so
yes.
this calling Xanadu for maximum?
Yes, Xanadu.
Yeah.
Xanadu. You want double tap possibly.
Yeah, if possible. Nope, no double tap today.
Or not even one hit. That also works.
Just get fucked. Alright. Call the
Yeah,
this guy. Yeah.
all punishing.
I won't even pretend to know how to do this fight, and I'll let Shake sink your ship.
Yeah, punishing one is the one you call because you can double tap still.
Huh.
This will help with the contract.
All right, so again, we're gonna call. Well, I guess we should. Should we stay on bomber?
Stick here. Yeah, just stick
Okay,
here.
call
Now. You're not
Xanadu
gonna
again?
kill him. Yeah, Xanadu double tap, hopefully.
Come on, Xanadu. Wow, way to be a Han about it.
Man, these are getting...
Okay, but you got to do no debuffs. I'm sure that's okay. Back to Dagger or what?
Yeah, let's try. It's fine, you can hit it. Yeah, keep hitting it then.
Buffs. Lock
Yes. Alright. Yeah, basic. And this will help with the ult a lot.
Oh, okay. So it's not ultra quick ultimate. That's got to be worth something.
It's to prevent profanity. That's fine. Yeah.
So just
You
call in
don't have any
slave.
fucking options. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not...
Use him de Boomba. Surely.
No. No.
You should have middled.
Yeah, middle.
Because it would have
That's
also
Because of foresight. Because of foresight.
because of the foresight. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
And you wanted to, him not to have like
We have to
15,000
hit this.
bombs.
Because I want this clear. We're gonna end up being stuck hitting you anyway. Do this now, I guess.
Heck, you could have done this
Never.
bomb with no foresight up, but
Heal up.
The other one.
Boba.
This guy, slave one. Yeah, slave one.
Boba would not otherwise make it. Here.
Yeah. He needs to live. And ideally, you wanted
Who are we going after here? This one?
I would call
kill somebody.
I would call Xanadu on
No.
on that.
Don't call Xanadu, always call the other slave. Him. No, the other one. Yeah, because he triple taps now.
Fine.
He triple and
Oh, because
quadruple
we're
taps.
activated now. I see.
My point is,
Yeah.
I don't care who you target. Just kill the person with sword.
Well, if that's the case,
Yeah.
then we'll just stick to the script here. Yep, that's not good. Oh yeah, that's
It's
gonna
fine.
be bad.
You're gonna get fucked now. Alright, cool. About to see you get dice. Yes.
I mean, you know, it could be worse.
Alright, now you need contract. If you don't have contract,
It's worse.
yeah. Well, GG's.
We'll figure another way through. Because here's the thing.
I wouldn't bother saving this now, by the way.
You really wouldn't.
Hey,
Did we not
actually,
take
you
somebody
might,
with
'cause
us?
you've all-
Did we not take it somebody?
Oh, yes, you kill somebody, and your first reinforcement will be on 6.
Okay, so we can't get deleted twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I would keep it. Fine.
Okay.
So
So
you still have Galactic Republic as an option.
we do. Well, let's
Yeah.
go ahead and do profundity now because we could figure something else out, I guess, for Radis. What the hell do I have?
You can just do Chimera if you have
That's weird.
anything
No,
left.
I have the better part of the Empire fleet on defense. That's what got. So that's the thing. We went into this fleet zone at 38 banners, and then remember, we also got a hold back here. So we still not doomed. All right.
Yeah, like you just prof mirror.
Yeah, you do the Prof Mirror and win that, and then you can figure out something the fuck else.
All right. So we've got. What do you take here? You take. Rogue,
Yes, yeah, possibly. If nothing else.
Yeah.
Rogue and Cassian, you said?
Yeah, Rogue and Cassian if you want, or just Rogue One. Up to you.
It doesn't matter.
Sorry, if you have something against Cassian, feel free to.
Yeah, I can barely
you
hear
don't
you,
talk
Dagger,
for
so it's
anyone.
tough to hear you.
Yeah, it's not kind of helping.
No, I just wouldn't take a second reinforcement. Though.
Oh, you really
Yeah.
wouldn't?
I don't think you.
Yeah, that was my choice. It's either Rogue One and Cassian, or just Rogue One. So the nice thing about Cassian is you'll get to deploy it instantly as well.
I think
That's the
that
only
I
good
think that I
benefit.
have the incentive. Maybe if I hadn't had that drop, I could go for the stunt here. Let's not assume that I'm gonna miss the extra banner and be safe to get a secure kill. Let's assume that we actually lose a ship. How is this
And
done?
also, I'm concerned that your second reinforcement is gonna be TIE Bomber. It's done by how you play normally.
You're just going after Outrider when you can, Y-Wing when you have to. Okay.
Yeah.
When we bring out Rogue One, we're using the middle ability first?
Third.
Oh, you're using the third.
Are you using
Yeah.
the third?
Especially in your case, using the third.
Oh yeah,
Because you have two. Yeah, you have two ships, so you want to use third.
Okay.
If you had one, I would just go with
Yeah,
second,
Tim-
because that's a mass assist.
Tim, he already showed that TIE Bomber was on defense.
Yeah, he don't got
Yeah,
TIE
my
Bomber,
TIE
so
Bomber's
it
on
ain't gonna be
defense. Yeah,
happening.
yeah. Yeah, sorry, Tim.
And I'm sure his is also on defense right behind Rogue One.
Maybe so. Let's find out.
Oh yeah, almost. Well, if I were going to set Profundity, I would set Rogue One and TIE Bomber.
Yeah,
No
and
assists.
just to be 100%.
They get multiple
Yeah,
assists.
of course.
Meets expectations. So far, so good, lads.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Appreciate you. Brappity brap. Nothing from Outrider, by the way. Just loving the show. I'm sure you are. Yes, good stuff. Good stuff. Big hit. Come on, get me something. Hey, that's a little bit of money.
Yes.
Just basic
Right.
here, I think.
No, you need the health jars very fast.
All right, fine. I was gonna take it when we had 4 ships, but that's fine. Just basic.
Would it be up
Yeah.
cooldown again? Because what's it done for reduction cooldown?
We
Yeah, because you're losing cooldowns rapidly, so
yeah.
you're losing that. That sucks.
So we do the third now.
Yeah, do third and then into hopefully something.
Basic, get an assist. Nope. Nice. Just absolutely
really
fucking
like-
nothing from
Yeah.
Han. This is just
Yeah, I would
awesome.
just really allow a fucking assist sometime too, like in the
literally
century.
anything at all. That'd be fine.
Yeah, go
Gotta
on
take the
reinforcement.
reinforcement. We already paid the price for it, so let's have it then. Ah, that's a neat feature. Can't actually bully him down.
Well, no, it's because remember he's untargetable.
Oh, that's so shit. Did you see that?
And when you call in Cassian, remember, he removes the outmaneuver from Stealth.
Yeah.
Gotta do
This
this.
is
I need
kinda-
the ult charge. Come on.
Yeah, you'll win the
Jesus
ultras.
Christ.
Hopefully.
No
He might not be
assists.
alive for the ult rate to matter.
We'll pass a turn
True.
over here because he's just about to go. Just another basic. Finish the ship. Okay, fine. Do this. All the other shit? Maybe? Nope. Nope.
Oh, there's no assist. Fuck off.
Oh, God, no. Good. Good.
Yeah.
98%.
Doug, come on now. Oh,
Just the worst RNG
that's also
ever,
just
guys. You really can't
proving
ask for worse.
bullshit. I
Really
just call
cannot
this
ask for
yeah.
worse.
I really appreciate, like, I don't wish this on anyone, but I appreciate that my normal fleet RNG is happening to Tass right now. Not because I want it, but because this is like.
Well, it's like 5 fucking dodges in the levy fight and then just no assist and dodges.
Well,
Oh, thank God.
in Levy's defense, Tass like AoE'd into Foresight.
Yeah, that was not his brightest moment, but
It's-
still,
yeah.
like he had 3 dodges.
I understand. I'm just saying, like, I
No, we had multiple dodges. We also had multiple not assists. I'm not trying to hear Dagger. Don't pay attention to Dagger.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm not.
Isn't this a dispel?
Yeah, TJ.
Yeah, we'll do this.
Tass,
Can't be
Tass is
evaded or
about to just,
resisted.
like,
That's
Tass
good.
is actually about to lose this entire fight.
Wait a minute. Ah,
Yeah, no, he was there ain't no way to do this.
There we go.
No, I mean, like,
I'll assist and win.
the GAC. Tass is about to lose the entire GAC for just getting 62s in fleet.
he
Yeah,
literally dropped a fight. It's
I mean, this
not
is
the
why
case.
he was 58 plus, you know, and now he can drop all of this shit
I'm
here.
joking. Like, I think if you can clean up the Leviathan, you just win at this point.
Yeah.
You can do the math.
That's correct. It feels right.
It'll be a 3-shot most likely though on Levy.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he can clean it, if he can clear it, he wins. I think it's like literally that simple.
Well, I think we need to use what's the name?
It's gonna be
Negotiator,
endurance here.
right? Negotiator here.
No, what the fuck? No, endurance.
Really? Endurance.
You can't
for the-
negotiate at this.
Yeah. Okay.
Negotiator was not a thing even before the update.
All
Yeah,
right.
Tim.
What's this
What
look
happened
like
to
to you?
Tass there is like my literal normal fleet ever. Tass has watched me lose unlosable fights.
Endurance
I would
on
just
Leviathan
want
says
that
Jedi
again.
TJ. But what's the composition we're looking for this clean?
I would take Ambaran out and do the other ships, Snips. Because at least they'll guarantee you get like 1 to 2 ships out at the worst
I
case.
would look
and
this
you
up.
can't
I
clean
would
it.
just look this up. It's not because I think Shake gives bad
Yeah.
advice, even though he has a history of doing
No, I would recommend looking this up as well.
Yeah. It's also preload.
Yes, preloaded being the worst part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, nobody doing Executor here. Yeah, no. Yeah, Executor would have been nice.
Yeah, it's tough to read that.
Yeah. Do endurance search. Just normal
But
endurance
this
search.
composition?
No, just levy endurance. Like, what's the better win rate in general?
Don't show cleanups. Just look up and see what the better win.
Yeah. Look up what's the better win rate, and then we can go for cleanups later.
Just filter by endurance. Yeah. And then find the comp that has the highest win percentage.
Yeah, and then we can go from there.
Out of all 3 fights,
Yeah, I mean, Sean later season isn't helping, man.
what is your
That would have
filter?
been
Yeah.
last season in there as well.
Is the issue
But there's
is he has a
fives, there's
filter with
fives,
only
there's fives.
showing.
Successful ones have 5s up front.
All right, yeah, do that shit. Then.
I would do.
All right, there you go.
I'm just saying. Yeah, Tim, exactly.
Yeah.
My Han is basically how I currently am, unemployed. Except I'm on furlough, so I'll be coming back. Han just never comes. I counted over the last, like I say profundity for offense, and Han has assisted 3 times, like in last season. Like 3 times last season, Han assisted.
I believe that.
It's really abysmal.
So what are we looking at here?
Also, this is the wrong stuff. Like, this is the funny endurance comp. You know, you're trying to do, like, quick ult. I don't think this works after
exactly.
update.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Han Solo is a government employee. He is
So what do you
unemployed
think,
and
then?
I'm still do this. Fine.
Still
I would
this?
take in.
Are we bringing in Plo first or
I would-
Snips?
I would bring Y-Wing just as a safety net. I think there's a chance you bring that in off the bench as your second reinforcement.
Yeah, possibly. Might as well take it.
So that means we're dropping
My issue
Plo.
is, like, if this goes... No,
I
just
think
keep
you
all
take
3 of
3
them.
reinforcements to give yourself the option.
Oh, I
to
see.
bring in
I see your
6 or
point.
Y-Wing.
I see your point.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
I
let's
think you
give
bring
this a
Plo.
go and see what happens.
If you're ahead, bring in Ahsoka. If you're behind, bring in Plo. It's really that simple. Except if they hangers you and then just bring in Y-Wing so it dies and it doesn't matter. Or is it hangers? Whatever the one that blows up your
Yeah, I know
reinforcement.
what you
And you bring in Y-Wing to get
Sabotage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Then you bring in Y-Wing to get blown up.
Kidnap my shit.
Preload's gonna suck.
Just basic here, I guess.
Something, I don't know.
Hide Anakin, yeah?
I would
I
almost
guess.
I would almost just basic because Anakin's about to AoE.
He
Give
is.
himself prod up. So I would basic just so it's more damage and you need to chew through this team.
I would do mix AoE. No, get fucked.
Okay.
Because you want the next turn out fast.
Okay. Just basic again?
I guess? Cool, yeah. That tracks. And that also tracks. Yeah.
Okay.
Call in Ahsoka and see if you can wrap out the tank. That's
Get out
basically
who?
The tank. The tank.
Doesn't the tank
That's
have
not
the
the
whole
fucking tank.
second life?
Yeah, I would try
that.
that.
But if you can kill the tank, the cleanup is absurdly easy.
Yeah, but do you see
That
that,
is
as
true.
being a realistic scenario?
Well, as soon as you hit somebody who's not the tank, he taunts, and then you have to kill the tank.
I guess.
Like, that's the way I look at it.
Alright, so you still live for one more turn.
God, just not getting crits ever sucks.
Yeah.
You don't even
Yes,
crit him. Yeah, this just doesn't work. I would just back out. You're not going to make any headway.
Try it,
We
Fed.
can't, we can't
Maybe, I
withdraw.
don't know.
We have to try and make some type of progress.
That is why I wanted the other start, because at least you get dagger out
No,
there.
you don't have an excuse either because you had all the time in the world to
Yeah, yeah, no,
strongly
no.
advocate for something,
I
and now
don't
you're saying,
have an
"Oh,
excuse."
well, you know, I really wanted to." No, you didn't really want to. You didn't. You could
I
have.
didn't say I have an excuse. No. I never said I have an excuse. I'm just saying this
Like,
is looking...
the only problem with your analogy is that Han's not lining his own pockets. Well, otherwise, I mostly agree with your.
It was looking...
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not good.
that ain't good.
We have to withdraw. So that one might be tough.
Yeah, I don't think
What
you're
do
clear.
you...
Like,
It
you
would
almost
have to be
use
like
Rebel.
Radis against it. So we do like a bullshit cooldown pull into Radis and try and get it.
So
Which means
finalizer
it's
here then.
finalizer for this. Let's give it a go.
Yeah.
You can only really make that comment, Tim, if he was gaining like actual profit, like through love. But like Han's not gaining anything by not assisting. Literally just potatoing.
Maybe instead of this one, I bring in cargo ship.
I don't know what the cargo ship does here. I mean, I guess
Dispel.
it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Access.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You should win this.
Go for it.
But judging by how your day has gone, it won't be the hit.
Well, and can we all agree that not choosing to hide Anakin was a categorically bad decision?
Yes. That's fine. I have Mark Falcon thingy because you don't want it to nuke you.
I don't think it's categorical. I don't think it was categorically bad.
Bonus turn meter. Why do we care about that?
You want to target target Plo because Plo actually gives him a cell.
I was gonna say Poe's like the only one who's feeding himself TM.
Sure. I was mostly saying out of the fact that she will get TM when she counterattacks on basic,
I
which
guess
she
I'm
will.
scripting this. Then going for a basic, something like that. I should big hit here, honestly. And then reset. See, feels pretty good now. We'll just double tap here. Good. Big hit. Okay, here we go. The blood price. Pass over. Got to be. Alright, not bad. Not bad, honestly. High amount of turns here. That is tough. Can't really dispel that taunt, right?
I would just give the turn back over to
True, but he's gonna have the.
No, whatever the third. Yeah, third. Just do third.
You mean third on herself then?
No, on or sure. Yeah, that's fine.
It'd be helpful if you would speak up. Just to be clear. So we can lose him at any time. If I did basic, that might be the best move for pushing turn meter. Guess. That's fucking rough. Yeah, well, that's just a thing now. Yep. Meets expectations. Jesus. What a day. Fleet-wise.
This is why I wish that Fleet is just such an ass.
Well, it's RNG. Somebody has to break wrong on that, and that is me today.
That's exactly the problem. Fleet is RNG.
So, looking grim here, folks. I wonder if
you can
we
only
have
clear
a
one, so yeah.
Huh?
Oh no, you can kill both. Yeah, still you have Rook 1. Yeah.
I have hope. I have reason to believe.
Well, you're playing against Levy. That's the more difficult
Radis.
answer.
It's Radis. It's just Radis.
It's gonna be Radis.
There's nothing fancy to it, man. It's just gonna be Radis.
Yeah.
B-Wing is a reinforcement, yeah?
Yes.
And I don't know.
So you can probably have it started and it still probably won't matter too much. I don't know what street reinforcement does.
Sure. I don't think I'm gonna
I'd probably Wedge as a reinforcement.
Sure. Alright. We're gonna use everything. Rusty Garden Chair says, hey Tass, just joined and skimmed through some battles. How come Hux and not Dre with Slacker versus Hondo? Because of the reasons that we observed at the end of the last 5 vs 5 season. Dre's lightning is literally counterproductive. It's a heal. It's effectively a heal. Okay, so I have no idea what to do with you. Yes.
I would just call him, yeah.
One a bonus counter. Alright. Come on in now.
And then you do ult. When you get the jump.
Damn it.
Yep, do middle.
Reading it. Random
It's all bullshit.
Okay. Ultimate, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. This
That
is
was
fun.
the whole
It's kind of
thing.
fun. First time using
All
this
right,
ship.
now
with
you
real
have
battle.
specials. Special.
This is fucking great. I love how nobody
yeah,
does
special.
anything.
It's really nice. It's really nice to have Kyle be equally as unemployed as Han.
I agree. This
Yeah,
is fantastic.
Shit.
Just nothing
Specials.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, they did not know that with their shit. These specials. Oh god, this is so bad.
Yeah, it's really bad, man. This whole team does nothing. Hold on. Let's see. All right. Hey, there we go.
Hey, wait, did Kyle just assist?
He did.
I call hacks. I call hacks.
Let's heal for banners.
He's,
Heal for banners.
yeah, among so many things you probably need to care about. They ain't gonna be better, Steve.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I don't think banners are gonna matter here. It's can you clear?
That
You
is
clear, I
really the
think,
question.
win.
Yes.
I think you still win if you clear.
Yeah, I wanna say he does.
No, actually I don't know if you do.
Radis.
It'll be 1838.
No, it'll be
58.
1957, which means he needs 37 from the win.
Yeah, you're down like at a gap of 87 as well, I think.
Yeah, I mean I think Tass wins on GP, right?
Not on baby.
He doesn't. No, fuck. BabyYoda is like 16-5 or some
38
shit.
here to win. You need 38 on this fleet to win.
How many banners did we get on that first attempt on Radis?
3.
3?
Oh, no. On what? On Redis?
Radis.
No. Yeah, you got 3.
Okay.
3, 4, something like that.
Okay.
He got 4 because he killed the tank, which is 3
Okay, it was
reinforcements.
4.
Right.
plus the tank is 4.
Alright, 4 you go.
So it was 4 for both of those fleet drop.
Yeah. No, it was 3 for Leviathan because it was only 2 blank reinforcements and 1 kill.
Okay. Here we go. All right.
You're on ads.
50 there.
Yeah, so whenever you do debuffs, they like heal or whatever. I'm not an expert on the kit, but yeah, every time you do lightning, they gain like something like 40% health and protection. So it's like, okay, cool.
It's the only fleet I have. No, I could send this in. Maybe a cooldown pull would be prudent. We have a couple opportunities for cooldown pull to land this just right, you know?
Well, you can't pull the cooldowns of the capital ship, so I don't know how much you can try. I just don't know how much the cooldowns are going to matter.
Yeah,
Well,
you can't pull
let's
levies
put it this
for-
way. Radis is our last good faith attempt fleet, right?
No, what I'm saying is you can go in with a fleet to see where the cooldowns are
Mhm.
on the ship, yes, and then plan around that or see if you can pull out. But I'm just trying to think like. Dorito AoE is like not too super scary. The mass assist from Scimitar is annoying, and the AoE from B28 is annoying. But
I would at least pull B28's AoE, because that's
we
one,
don't even know what the cooldowns are.
thermal, so you don't have to worry about.
Yeah, I'm just like see where cooldowns are.
Yeah. If the first move isn't those stuff, then I would just pull back.
Withdraw.
Or a
Yeah,
folder.
I agree with that.
Alright, so it's got its cooldowns fully refreshed.
So
That's
yeah, I
cool.
also just super. Well, I mean, that's not usually an issue. But look at them all having very high turn meter, so this might be okay anyway. Let's see. So that's a basic.
Depends on whether or not you want to risk
Yeah.
it.
Huh?
I would go one more turn cycle.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, even if he loses, he can just choose not to submit. So I would.
That was a
Mass
mass.
assist, good.
We can.
All right. Yeah.
We'll take this to stall
AoE.
a little longer.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you
that's
want
fine.
AoE?
Yeah.
No, do second to give the savior to Jedi Counselor.
Yeah. That's fair.
I was thinking about the
Yeah,
added
that's fair. I
stuff.
forgot you have negotiator.
You come in now. You do stuff.
Yeah, that's
There's a
fine.
basic. Basic. We're getting around 2 cooldowns. That's one.
After
There's another. That's another.
All right, I would time it out here.
But that means that we're setting up to start just before Bomber has bombs.
Then and you're gonna get mass assist next time around.
Yes, but what I'm saying is here, if you're not going to get a turn after B28.
I thought the point was to, at the very least, draw out his bombs. That's why we were here.
You're gonna wait. What I'm saying is, you're gonna wait till like 2 seconds left. You're gonna use an ability, and then he's gonna use his bombs as you time out.
Okay.
Otherwise, he's gonna use his bombs, and then Scimitar's gonna go, and it's gonna have its big hit off cooldown.
Scimitar? There's no Scimitar here.
Whatever. The fucking
Fury.
Fury.
Yeah, Fury.
I'm pretty sure that Mass Assist is on cooldown right now.
No, not the Mass Assist, the big hit, the heal.
Oh, the heal.
No, he just did heal.
No,
So
he
he
did
doesn't
heal
have it.
Mass Assist basic.
No, it was heal last. His last turn was heal.
And then basic.
Really?
He led.
We might have to look at that up.
Go back through you can rewind on Twitch. The very first move he used was the heal.
Yeah, hold on. That means one section.
Yeah, we got time to contemplate here. Yeah, Rusty says,
really.
That makes sense. Any decent uses for Dre under crew? I mean,
No.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
It doesn't really beat anything meaningful. On defense, it's kind of just a potato.
Because what are you talking about? Like Crew Dre, Star Killer?
Crew Dre with the first order Omi guy seems worse. Like, I don't know.
All right,
It is worse. So, yeah, I don't agree. Looks worse.
Where are we about the state of those cooldowns?
Oh, yeah, I don't know how to do Twitch stuff. So I'm looking at YouTube now. I'm old.
Now gets his ship, led this fight with its middle, and then did its mass assist. And I think it used basic, which means if it takes another turn, it's going to lead off the next fight with the heal.
Is that bad when they're already full health?
That's up to you.
I mean, again, I thought we were all gathered here today to pull bombs.
We are going to pull bombs.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying anything else wasn't really critical, is what I'm saying.
I said the mass assisted bomb. You don't want the mass assist stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care what the mass assist you don't want in your life. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if they're preloaded and he leads with second, and then he immediately comes back to third, like right after you take a turn. Anyways, it doesn't work. I don't. That's why I said, like, at this point, it's just whatever you want.
Yeah. The entire time it was whatever I want.
No, what I'm saying is you asked advice, and I'm saying
did.
that I'm declining to give you advice.
It did. It's
I
big.
did what I wanted. You pushed back, so do whatever you want to do.
Stop mumbling. What are you mumbling?
I'm not mumbling. I'm speaking normal. You should learn how to listen.
All right, so what? Hit this button with 3 seconds on the clock?
Or four. Like, you can just do it now if you want. You'll probably die. It depends on whether or not you care who takes a turn next.
I mean, cooldowns are more important than that.
Fine, then just do it now.
There it is. Boomba. Followed by. Whatever. Followed by. Okay. Cool basics.
Works out. Yeah.
Submit.
All right, moment of truth.
That's right. All right, here we go.
Banners. You need 38 banners to win, Tass.
Hey, I mean, I just want to clear. If I lose, it is what it is. Wrong
Not
button.
doing all of this to clear and not win is the equivalent of.
So the question is, can I bring a full suite of reinforcements, or what am I dealing with here?
I don't think you can even break even more than one. Because it's preloaded, it'll go first, and it's gonna fuck you. You're not fast enough.
Regardless of what Shake is saying, can someone in the chat do the math to see how many banners? See if he can.
Oh yeah, that's a bigger problem.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm asking. Yeah. 1994 minus 1738 minus 219 is 37. This is a third shot.
So it's minus 30 from your total. And
yeah, you still have it.
Here's the thing.
If it's able to be cleared, okay.
You already yeah. But here's the thing: you already have 3 banners into this fleet, which means whatever your max is, you have to subtract 33.
Okay.
What's your max step? Can you back out and see what the max is for a second? I want to see what it's going to brings.
So it's 37 banners to tie, so I have to score 38, right?
Yeah, back out for a sec. I'm asking what's the third attempt max. Click on it, see.
Minus 30.
Brother, come on, click on the info button.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, there you go.
What are you asking? It's minus 30 for being after the second attack.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was asking.
That's what I said like 3 times.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Minus 30.
My bad.
And minus 33 banners total because he's already killed 1 ship and the 2 blank spots.
Okay, yeah.
Well, anyways, we don't really have to harangue over this because realistically, we only get to call 1 reinforcement anyway, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let's go.
I don't foresee a second reinforcement in your lifetime.
Well, no, even if you do, it's going to get shattered. So.
Yeah.
Things I believe. All right. This is it. The impossible dream.
Yeah. Yeah. It's whatever, Herb. This is going to make it or break it.
Okay.
Shields up. Like buffs
Chief, you're on.
Buffs into middle, I'm thinking.
Sure.
Probably the dispel, right?
Yeah.
CI off.
You can't crit him, so you can basic.
Sorry?
You can't crit him, so you can basic.
Why can't I crit him? His CI's off.
No, I said Dorito. Dagger.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you, dude.
You can't crit dagger, so...
You can't crit dagger, so you can just use basic on him.
All right, so you're just saying hit dagger regardless. But then that's but don't we want to just special for the sake of ultimate? Regardless.
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. We're all in the... We don't fucking know what we're doing.
I'm glad we're all on the same side. Teamwork makes a dream work. There's the heal. There's this. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I've had worse. Basic, right? We gotta wait for the thing.
Yeah.
It is what it is there. Huh? Sure. Might as well special. I can't imagine.
This does nothing.
Wait. Call you in, and we pray now. Pray.
Okay, you're not gonna get the assist, so...
That's right.
Just
absolutely nothing from that, so this is good. Good.
Yeah. Alright.
Big hit. Everything on the line.
Yeah.
For God, for country. Hashtag it's something. It's something. Great.
Yeah,
but
if you started with this... this is something. If you had something the fuck else left here, this would have been great.
I mean, I technically have pieces. It depends. It depends on what I'm made to finish
Thrawn
with.
Specifically has Thrawn, which is important.
Basic
over to something, right? Return meter, foresight, call to assist.
I think you have to target Val. No, because everybody's... You have to target Zori.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, only one that's not dazed. Yeah. Have that.
All right, you pop both saviors.
Yeah, but now we're back on that. It is what it is. Gotta hit you. Gotta hit you. Give me pieces. Pieces. I can try and do something with pieces.
a second delayed on the alt.
Probably this to you, if I guess. Yeah, I mean, we're a month of Sundays away. Yeah, we're a month of Sundays away from big stuff, but let's see what we can't do yet. Because if there's a chance that I can even do this with Chimera and tanks...
I would take that chance.
I would... I sure as shit would. 2 turns away from getting
Alright.
to rotate. Probably just hit the tank, right?
Yeah, keep it moving.
Because I don't want to trigger taunt before I can get a chance to... see, that's unfortunate.
What?
But that was him building up to 50? So is this a possible
Yeah.
kill here? Can I get a kill? Can I get a kill? Nope.
Yes. Oh, yes, you do. You do. You do.
Nope.
No, get fucked.
No, because he was going to give himself foresight. You weren't going to do shit. That's what I was saying, right?
This was worse. He's at 12 now. Fine. Alright, well.
The final countdown, boys. It's all...
Yeah, now you can just take everything, by the way.
So yeah,
tanks.
tanks galore.
Yes.
Hey, you can actually bring
Also, no, by the way.
off the bench.
Yes.
Sorry.
Dagger is out.
Yeah, put that R9 second sister to use on the bench.
Yeah. Dagger is out, so do it proper. Do tie advance as well, and then second sister on the bench, and the stuff if you get.
Yeah, you can do tie advanced. And then you can
Yes,
bring
yes.
in, you get to bring in tint.
Yeah. Taking another reinforcement just cause, why the fuck not?
Is this do we have a limitation to worry about for
No,
reinforcements?
yeah, it's over.
Oh,
it's
so
over.
I'm safely lost, you're saying?
Yeah, it's over.
Okay.
Reaper for TM loss.
We don't. Well, actually, you need a 40 to win.
Yeah, but he is what?
You don't lose
Hold
more
on,
banners after the second attempt,
I
Shake.
know.
It's literally
I know.
like anywhere else on the
Shake's
board.
being a dummy. Shake's being a dummy.
Literally like anywhere else
I
on the
am
board.
sorry then. Yeah. Okay. Then don't listen to me. Someone should probably do the fucking math.
I would not take a second reinforcement.
That's what I needed to hear. So
Yes.
is TIE Fighter the one to take, or should I take something tanky?
No, TIE Fighter to gain TM.
Sure. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is it.
Because now you can gain TM, because Dagger is out.
And then I guess we'll target the Mark 6 first if we can, just to burn it down quick.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. So you'll probably just be basically on ult.
You're basically just trying to call in.
Yeah,
Do you have Gauntlet?
he doesn't.
Okay, never mind. All right, yeah, go.
He has Reaper, which I would have liked, but I don't know
I
how
think
much
that
that
Reaper
matters.
is fine. I think you can get away with a second reinforcement technically, and if you lose by a banner, or if you tie, then you can blame all of the
Reaper
drops.
is purely
You can
for the.
blame all of the drops you had, and not my advice.
Yeah, I mean, if you think you can't spare even a banner, then I would take Reaper. But Reaper is nice in case you get a kill or something.
You need 40. 42 is the soft max. 40 is the realistic max. You need 38 out of 40 banners. How are you going to get 38 out of 40 banners?
So if I need to get a 38,
that's your question.
this would be a 68 if this were a first attempt, is what you would be saying, right?
Yes, essentially.
A 68
What I'm saying is
would not
you
preclude...
need a 68. You need a 68 if this was your first attempt.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the way to think of it from a fleet point of view is finishing with 3 ships.
No, it's not a 68. It's not a 68 because you're already minus 4 banners. So you need a 72 if this was your first attack.
Okay. But you're saying that I need to get just a 38 regardless. Here.
Yes. And I'm saying that right now, you need 38 out of 40 possible banners. If you drop reinforcement, I think it's 38 out of 41 possible banners. Someone in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the math.
I would take a second reinforcement if I could be sure that it wasn't going to cost me just for having it.
That's why I'm telling you, you need full health protection on almost everyone. Regardless.
Yeah, then...
I would drop Reaper.
Yeah.
I would drop
Yeah.
Reaper.
So then our
Reaper
focus...
is only useful if you get a kill.
Yeah. But as far as who our focus should be, it should be Mark 6, yeah. Then Fury.
This is the last cap ship perf.
Yeah, this is the end of the line, buddy. This is for all the marbles. So we'll see. We'll see. But
Probably you can target anybody because you're trying to get insta-kill on the tank,
right.
right?
Hey,
And so...
What's up,
Yeah,
Andrew?
go on, sorry.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, do you have another cap ship?
Not
No.
realistically.
But not realistically, he means not at all.
Oh, you literally don't. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, sorry for getting here late. It's been a time. It's been a time.
No help then. All right.
All right, here we go, guys. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Is it bad that it's not 3 Empire up front? Is that a problem for the bringing out the tint?
No.
I don't believe so. I think the tint checks for capital ship and TIE Advanced. But somebody in the chat.
Look in diet ones. Well, doesn't really matter.
Here we go. Sure, shields up. That's fine.
Special.
Okay, you only have 10 stacks of your goodies. Maybe ability block?
There's maybe.
Basic.
Fine.
I would basic.
Yeah, see, I guess ability
Basic.
block would have been okay, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
so
fucked.
we're still not able to bring in. I think there is something related to that.
Yeah. Okay. That's probably true then. I didn't think there was, but fuck
So
me. I would
AOE,
heal. I would heal.
Yeah.
you would heal. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Just diet wants is about to go fuck himself to death. Yeah.
It would be cool to gain any amount of TM.
Boy, would it not.
Now you can strip all the buffs.
Oh. We're almost there.
Yes.
I guess it's. What do you say then? Mark 6 or Fury?
I would do Fury, I think, honestly.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Mark 6
My
doesn't
fear.
do much damage.
Man, I'm just getting no dodges. Nothing. Nothing. Fucking nothing. Yeah, we expected that. Thank you, friend.
That's time over.
I mean, whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is what it is.
Why didn't you use Tin to target?
that
Good
was-
question. Good question. All right, let's see. I guess the TMR strip is probably the best we can do here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anybody
Hey,
did it, so
Robbie, no, it is Shake who is a patron and myself who is Dagger.
Just a
and
bum. Just a
regular
bum.
contributor who also probably will full clear his opponent, unlike what Tass is about to not do.
It's true.
yeah.
You.
I
you'll
was
see it.
basic.
You would
Basic.
Why?
Basic in the hopes. In the hope to hit
Yeah,
Basic
hit
is
TIE.
that
guy.
to target the TIE fighter to give you turn meter.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and get a deletion before the coming of the end.
Yeah, I'm hoping for something, yeah. Alright, no, you're not gonna get any of that.
Yeah.
Get
You're
fucked.
allergic
Alright,
to
cool.
targeting the guy with foresight, by the way.
Yeah, they are doing
It
a good
just
job.
seems so
of
much
ignoring-
easier.
They are doing a good job of ignoring, I must say. Fine job.
Oh,
Oh,
that's fuck.
yeah. One turn delayed.
No, not
All
a
right.
single thing.
That is the end of the road. So very much GG to Baby Yoda. And yeah, man, you can't do anything when Fleet RNG isn't with you. And that was what was it that we did?
This entire
Oh man, it was
fleet, and all props to Baby Yoda, but this does encapsulate my entire frustration with ships in general. You could do everything right and still have it not fucking matter.
Well, the Leviathan thing was what was my first attempt?
Well, that's what it was, Yamush, exactly. Not setting triplet, not holding Leviathan and setting triple attacker is what cost Tass this fight. Or not holding Leviathan specifically.
I think that's a hindsight 2020 thing.
I told you not to do that when you were planning.
Yeah, but then you also wanted to just feed him a free 77. Which we didn't know at the time, of course, that he would set profundity, but yeah, it is what it is.
I stand by what I said when you were planning.
That's fine. That's fine. Well, okay, first of all, again, GG to Baby Yoda. He's got
Yeah,
us. We're
dude,
just
that
not
was a
able to finish
sick-
clearing fleet today.
That was a really fun. I got to watch a lot of it while I was driving too, so that was a lot.
Good. I'm glad you were watching
That
this
was fun.
stream live while you were driving. Sounds smart.
I didn't say I was driving. I did say driving, but I was in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, anyways, if you missed the review of how he cleared my defense at the start of it all, that is at the beginning of the VOD. Check it out. We covered it in detail with full banners. As far as squads go, we were in decent form today against his Pirate King Hondo Onaka, Vayne, and Silvo with the Silvocron, Omicron, Slacker.
Really quick, yeah. Tim reminded me. Yeah, Xanadu Blood didn't double tap once and didn't crit once.
It's true. Yeah, it was
that's what
reasonably cursed.
It was Patrick Stewart as Jean-Luc Picard, right? That said, you can do everything right and still fail.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I will butt out now as you do your.
All right. Against Malgus there, we went in with Balin, Shin, Marok, 57. Against Ahsoka, Ezra, General Syndulla was Leia, Drogon, R2, using the Resistance Cron maybe just for a couple extra stuns, a little bit more control. Thanks for that recommendation, Shake. 56 banners. Against Ithano, SM33, and Quiggled was Treya, Nihilus, Savage for 57. And against Ray, Swallow, Cal, for the first time, our remodded EP Marjade Starkiller, now with Starkiller going first, got the job done, 54 banners. We chose to use the ship pull to sustain EP. He'd already taken one Whirlwind. He may not have survived Whirlwind 2 or the Ultimate, so I took the risk and pulled the ship down. If things might have lined up differently, we might have been able to finesse it for the 57, but nothing to complain about. It's a nice run. Also, I had a fairly poor cron against his 100% health cron, like Ufu level 6, all the goodies. Check it out. Really solid. I liked how that one went. All right. Here in the back against his Grand Inquisitor, Ninth Sister, and Marok. We used Bane and Dre, 57 banners. That was pretty cool. Didn't really have a great use for Dre anywhere else. I could have thought maybe to set it on defense somehow, but using it here was great because they have all that added health here from the Ninth Sister, and yes, it made for a pretty clean 1-2-3 punch, right? Bane opens up with the cooldown increase, followed by Lightning, just divided only by 3 targets here in 3 versus 3. All that much more potent with the 100% added offense from the Wampacron, right? And then follow up with Bane's middle, and that was a wrap, man. 57 banners. All right, against Sith Eternal, Hondo, and Watt, I had Ray available. Ray Swallow, L3, 52 banners. Against Riva, Seventh Sister, and Second Sister with the Second Sister Cron, Seer Malicos Cal, 56 banners. Against Tuskens with Dad Bob Boba instead of Tusken Raider, we went in with Tarkin, DCT, and Scorch, 57, crushed it. Against Saw, Luthen, and Krex was Riva, Grand Inquisitor, and Seventh Sister for 57 banners. Pretty good stuff. All right, top side. Against Kelleran, Jocasta, and Temple Guard, we did JML, Jedi Cal, JKR. I think I meant to have that flip-flop with JMM, but whatever. It worked out. I want to say it was 56? Something like that. Yeah, and then C armor set against Jedi Master Mace. I'm pretty sure that since I originally meant to swap this around, I probably could have done either of these with just Sith Eternal and a high health cron, maybe. Would have felt a little better if I had had the Darth Vader cron available for it, but I used Darth Vader cron profitably today, so not going to resent that. I used that Darth Vader cron with the Seer Malicos. It felt pretty good. Like the defense mitigating the potential for burst damage from Second Sister. It's all right. I mean, the damage immunity carried the day, but still. All right, so yes, 53 banners, though, using C against JMM. And then, 56 using JML against Kelleran. Against French, Dooku, and Django. Went in with BKM, Paz, Grogu, 56 banners. What did I take? I think I took Kix Crumb, because I just had it, yeah? Against Finzori Rose was Great Mothers, Morgan, Spirit, had them, 57 banners. Against his own great mothers, Morgan and Night Trooper, we did JMK Cat GK, and that was rough going, man. But we eked out the win, 50 banners. That is the story of the wall. All right, here in the fleet zone. So, expecting that he would keep Profundity to, potentially up to 77, my Executor triple attacker, I pulled Executor off defense. We set Leviathan instead. It was Leviathan, Executrix, and Malevolence that I had set, you see. We actually got a hold with Executrix. So, okay, fine. I'm all right with that. We thought we were in a pretty strong position. We went in with Executor, triple attacker here against Leviathan, and honestly, just everything that went wrong could go wrong. Nobody got a double tap. No RNG broke my way. And so we tried to siege it down with a couple things, endurance into a cooldown pull or so. Tried to wrap it up with Radis. Ended up killing Dagger, which was all right, but yeah, a long way from getting to be able to Chimera Ultimate the B-28, and even then, our ship would have been overtaken. Probably going to time out. All right, let's see. Against Radis, we did go in with Finalizer, and yeah, just, nothing doing. Nothing really broke well for us there. Yeah, I feel like if I had to do it all again, I'd probably just put Hunted on the tank. See how it goes. Aside from that, we cleaned it up with Home 1 using the new B-Wing. That was kind of cool. And then Profundity, we did the mirror, and wouldn't you know it, variations on a theme. I didn't get any assists. They got a bunch of assists. Still managed to win in the dire late game for 62 whole banners on that fight. So just a horrific mess. So yeah, I think this one the Radis fight I probably could have done better with Finalizer. It's not always a dunk for Finalizer anyway, but I think putting Hunted on the tank would probably have been the better way to go to get the one shot. Aside from that, there was nothing I could have done differently about how that Executor worked on Leviathan or the Profundity matchup. That just was what it was. So yeah, again, GG to BabyYoda. There's 2 Erodiums in the top bracket. I'm very likely to see probably one more real fight in the week though. But that's how it was done today. All right. Mr. Hondo, a question above. Let me catch up with the chat. You ran into Hondo this round with Pirate King Hondo, OG Hondo in vain with the Datacron to boot. Destroyed your Malicos. Any opinions on this split? I mean, it's a fairly dangerous split. I imagine I would still take Slacker against it. So Slacker worked on sample size of 1.
I'm also not sure Malicos works in 3v3.
I thought I've heard some people getting it done, but yeah, I don't know. I would imagine Hondo actually would be the kibosh for that, right? Because Hondo gets to ignore taunt. If he puts a lockdown on Malicos, you're all but screwed, like assuredly.
Yeah, so. Especially in 3s with no support.
Yeah. All right.
Exactly. Yeah, really quick. Yeah, if you're not I think Malicos has an opportunity to beat it without Hondo. I don't know how easy it is. I know in Arena alone, Sir Malicos struggles. I've never done it in GAC. I've faced one in GAC, but yeah, I don't know. Well, not putting OG Hondo there round 1, week 1 sounds like you were asking for your opponent to try to beat it with something cheap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Inquisitive Newt asks, if you bring Leviathan on offense, doesn't that just make fleets super consistent and mostly a non-issue? Sure, yeah, but I mean, this is the top end of the game. We're all trying to get some type of edge up on each other, and I was able to get a hold out of fleet. Had I set Leviathan, I mean, obviously I didn't know that he would set Profundity. I had every reason to expect he would keep it. And I would have had Profundity regardless, so let's say that 62 was predestined. That would have happened. Had I brought Leviathan, that would have assuredly been the better choice, knowing what we know now, not only for what he said on defense, but also, if my opponent wants to go ahead and go for that 77, I think they can probably just have it, because what I can't do is have fights where I don't have agency. It's bad enough to rely on Profundity, which is inconsistent with RNG, but those double taps not happening, like, I can limp through Profundity not getting RNG. You literally just saw it today.
Yeah.
You've seen me do it many times. If you don't get favorable, I don't even think regular odds are good. You need to have favorable odds to have Executor
You need to
work out well.
double taps.
You need two double taps.
to
Okay,
happen.
yeah, that's favorable. That's not asking for luck on balance. That's asking to be plus, and that's too much. So I think if I had to do it all over again, the only adjustment I would make would be to set Leviathan, set Executor, set it as triple, pull Leviathan, and then, yeah, I would have been that many drops less and surely had the win knowing what we know now. But we couldn't have known.
For what it's worth, I said a lot of these things during planning about how RNG is not in your favor if your opponent sets either Profundity or Leviathan. If you save Triple Attacker, how it's bad banners, how it's not consistent.
Yeah,
but,
and I said I would rather risk Executor on offense and not feed up a free 77, which today was never going to happen because he had Profundity on defense. So
yeah, like I said, I guess what I'm saying is I think that the notion that you're, I guess, saying that there wasn't pushback when you made this decision when you were building your
part
build.
about me explaining this rationale is that your name was never mentioned at all until you mentioned it yourself. So you're turning a not about you thing about you, and you can do that, but it was never about you.
And all I'm saying is that it's not like this information didn't exist previously, is all I'm trying to point out. You're right, you didn't say it about me. Yeah. But I'm saying that all this information existed previously, and I feel like GG to BabyYoda, but man, what could have been.
I took a risk, and the risk didn't pan out, guys. I wanted to see, and honestly, it's so rare that I use Executor on offense. I needed this reminder that if it's gonna lose, it's gonna lose for reasons that you don't really have control over. So, feels bad, man. Alternatively, I might lift, you could lift Leviathan and, I don't know. I might not discuss that and save that for the next round. We'll see. Rusty Garden Chair says, I saw Vex beat it very easily with Malikos. No OG Hondo. Yeah. Well, that is the discussion point there, is if OG Hondo's there and he can ignore taunt and he can captive the Malikos, who's cooked, man. All right, long stream here. Let's get ready to wrap this up, yeah? First of all, if you want to be in touch in between matches and whatnot, of course, the place to do that is Discord. Let's assume if I don't have an Erodium for round 2, I'll probably be streaming Saturday, late morning or early afternoon Eastern time. That's in later afternoon, evening for all of the European audience that loves that. But yeah, there's the Discord link to stay in touch. Of course, if you are watching this, you already know I'm here live at twitch.tv/Tassenix. I also simulcast from my YouTube channel, Tassenix Gaming, where if you've not been there before, you should check it out because there's a variety of Slugger-related content I think you'll be interested in. Stuff like the JC Omicron tier list, the How to Mod Guide series. It's also a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena Focus podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal. We break down our battles in the thereabouts of the top 100 of Kyber 1. We talk about our, how we dealt with the meta matchups of the week, our favorite attacks and defenses, our lessons learned for the week to come, and anything else that we think is worth sharing with you. That show is native to Spotify, but wherever you catch an episode, check the description. There's a link you can use to plug it into your preferred podcast program and follow us that way. Anything you like over there on the YouTube, really appreciate it if you would hit the like button. Hit subscribe to the channel to see more. Your support means a lot. We're just up on over 1,700 YouTube subscribers. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that support. And if you want to go above and beyond the Call of Duty to support the stream, there are a few ways to do so. I do have a Cash App, that is $Tassenix. I have a PayPal, which is tassenix@gmail.com. And if you want to get some enhanced scouting power for yourself, early access to my content, and a couple other fringe benefits, you may be interested in checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/Tassenix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest for you. At $5 a month, you enter the Tass House at VIP access level, where you get early access to the Plotting and Scheming show. That's coming out to our general audience Friday mornings at 8 a.m., but patrons get it as early as Tuesday night, within hours of us recording, giving you that early edge on the week. In addition, I may occasionally make patron-exclusive content. You'll have it at least a month ahead of the public audience. Of course, there's a dedicated text and voice chat on Discord where I am usually lurking, so drop on in, say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Banja, Boba Isa, Deadpool Cow 28, JJ's Productions Twitch, Jobin4527, Miasmo, Mus Ross, Raise Malbus, Sam Vimes, Sheepdog 47, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, Sweens 14, and White Wolf. Moving on up to the $10 a month tier is VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon access to your choice of, first of all, to me, and to your choice of either OmegaBot or Hot Utils Patreon. So, OmegaBot's that tool that I highlight at the start of the stream, giving you those graphs showing you your opponent's offensive and defensive tendencies. Anybody can use that tool for free to scout their opponent's last week of Grand Arena history, but only patrons can build a custom report with any number of weeks. You get a downloadable HTML version of that report with links that you can click going right back into swugga.gg or Insight, whichever you like to use. Alternatively, you could go for the Hot Utils Patreon sub, aka Chili, which is your #1 tool for mass mob management and loadout creation. Nothing else lets you switch so easily between your Grand Arena, TB, TW, and Raid mods. You can use it like TJ and Fatal do to wield the powerful automation feature to comprehensively remod your roster. You can slice through hundreds of mods in seconds, help out your guild in TW, whole bunch of odds and ends in there. No wrong way to go at VIP Access Plus. Thank you so much to Aussie Mike, Darth Saleya, Esh Sotnikamp, JJ's Dad, Meow for Me, Mr. Tony, Shake23501, Single Malt Jedi, Snack Attack, Striker, Supermard, Troublefingers, and Zoltre. At VIP Access Premium, that's $15 a month for the Double Bot Bundle. So, Patreon access for me, OmegaBot, and Hot Utils, all under one subscription. Just going out and buying the bots anywhere else is the same price as this bundle, which is why so many of my patrons say it's one of the best values in all of Swugga. Thank you so much to Argots, Arj, Bjorn, Big Ninja, Calidus Invictus, Duckstab, Darth Link, General Milan, Ivanek, Johnny B. Ottawa, Kev, Mini GK, Pills, Ploon, Quig, Rawling, Saldak, Sir Boss, Sophis, Sprizzle, The Lost Womprat, Trevor Boy Gaming, and Wilco. And at the top of the list here, Ingesters Club Elite, the one, the only Nomad's Reaper. This madman pops into stream from time to time, drops hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies, has front-loaded and carried many a hype train record here over the years, so thank you so much, man. Special thanks first out to The Lost Womprat, one of my patrons who went above and beyond the Call of Duty to help me set up my stream deck, making life easier for me on the back end, doing what I love doing here with you guys. Thank you, Womp. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do in the background, whether that's bringing me something to drink, something to eat while I'm here on stream, or just keeping our daughter from tearing the place apart while I'm trying to be halfway decent at a phone game. And of course, to my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming, Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal. Gentlemen, as always, it is a pleasure and a privilege to record our show together. Every episode I learn something from you guys, and hopefully the feeling is occasionally the same. But regardless, I appreciate you, all of you, for making yourselves available week in, week out, despite the demands of work and family. Our audience appreciates our conversations and applies it in their own Grand Arena. I get DMs, comments on YouTube, tags on Discord. We're doing good things out there, guys, and I have you to thank for making the conversation what it is every episode. So thank you so much. All right, made it back around over to the main scene. Hey, Calidus, good to see you here at the end. Yep, yeah, I saw a couple other comments here. Yeah, Swugga Player said this was great to watch. Learned a few things here with ships. No doubt, yeah, I believe it. Yeah, there were some good, a set of very clean attacks is something I will appreciate. I'll be able to reference from for the rest of the season. So really, aside from this bungle on fleet, this is a really great open to the season. All right, let's get ready to raid you guys out. First order of business. Well, I did pay you out earlier, right? Choose outcome. 3 or less is what we did for squad, so you guys get your payout on that. Let's ship out the YouTube folks first. Who's live? Who's kicking? Womp Rat's out there. Okay. What is that? Oh, you know what? I think Womp Rat is probably streaming Doom, but there's nobody else live right now on YouTube for Swugga, at least that I'm tagged to. Let me double check that. Yeah, nobody else.
Yeah,
is
Quig. A lot of shame tokens happening in the chat.
Shame tokens. What are shame tokens? Shout out.
Like
What's this?
speed tokens.
Yeah.
Oh, hydrate.
Yeah, Lightspeed tokens. The fact that there's so many people
in the
needed their
text chat.
Lightspeed
Oh,
used.
yeah.
Shame on all those fucking people.
They're called
Yeah, I
shame
guess.
tokens because you didn't have it, and then it tells you in chat that you used it.
Fair. All right, let's make ready to raid you guys out. Category.
For the record, if you want to troubleshoot my stream, it could be me.
For what? For what issue?
Swugga.
No, move play people to his stream.
Yeah.
He's not streaming though, so I don't know how it's gonna move.
Wait, I'm confused.
saying
Are you
I
asking
could-
me to raid into you? Are you saying you're going to stream?
I'm saying I could go live.
Well, that's up to you, boss. I'm
Dude,
holding. I
got it.
haven't clicked the button yet. I'm sure people would love to see you stream, Swugga.
Yeah, start it right here, and start streaming here, so I can talk shit about you.
Yeah, start it up. I'll wait to hit the button and we'll raid you on out. Give you a leg
Hold
up.
on. Let me join Tessa's stream, actually, man.
I clicked the button on
Something
OBS
shit.
to go live. Let's see if I'm actually live.
Okay.
What's your Twitch channel or YouTube, whatever?
I can just type it in the chat.
He would
Give me
just
a
come
sec.
up in the same category thing anyway, wouldn't he?
Ah, that's a thing. Yes.
Yeah, when I go to raid, yeah.
I can't see if I'm live or not, but OBS says I'm currently streaming.
Yeah, but
I don't
Send
see
your
you
Twitch
yet.
stuff over, and I'll click it over and send it myself.
Do you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me your name.
It's in chat.
No, I don't see it.
I typed in chat my
Right.
name.
Oh, okay.
What on Twitch?
Yeah, I don't have access to that chat.
What chat?
Oh,
Twitch.
Twitch stuff. Go fuck yourself then. What's
Well,
Twitch?
you're
I don't
just
see
going
that.
off of Dagger Mage 7, right?
That is what it should be. That's
Okay.
what Womp set me up for.
Ah, okay. Yeah. All right. Moving
Okay.
over to you. You're live.
Yeah, you
starting
don't-
soon.
You're not tagged as a Swugga stream in your pre-configuration, so that's why when I search by name, it didn't come up.
Yeah, because I didn't add anything to it because I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, we can help you with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, guys. For what I think is this true? The very first time you're actually streaming Swugga yourself?
Yeah, on this account, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, fine. We're going to see Dagger get back into the content creation game. All right. Let's have at it. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this first round. And again, GG to BabyYoda. I'll keep you guys informed on Discord about whether or not there's a real round or if it's an Erodium. If it is an Erodium, I'll try to find you a substitute match to have a stream of some kind. But regardless, thank you all for tuning in. And until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care. All right, we started up the raid. Everybody's piling on.
How do I fire up my Twitch dashboard?
You would open up your Twitch, like on a web browser, open up twitch.tv, go to, when you're in your account, you can, there's an option to go to a creator dashboard. Okay, we got 26 people queued up to run into Dagger, and I'm sending you out right now.
Where is